Hello, welcome to Spot Hidden, the show where we play Call of Cthulhu. They are always. I need to take off my headphones whenever I start introducing because. Let's bring in the people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all are funny. No matter what y'all say.
We
And-
didn't say anything though.
Somebody said something. Hey, we play
Hey.
Call of Cthulhu. I'm London. I'm the keeper of
Whoa.
Arcane lore. I'm game master here. Who do we have below me?
I'm Hudson Hubbard, and I'm back as Bricius of the Black Killing Hills.
Woo!
Boom! Yes. Who do we have to my this way?
It's Carly. I'm Maerwynn Tash. Yay.
Maerwynn Tash, Maerwynn Slash. Below Carly, we have
Me. Hi, I'm Matt. Also, I have a goat. Like, check that out. It's a goat, but you know what's better than one goat?
Oh no.
two goats.
Wow! And they scream.
Hate this.
Okay, now we're done with the goats.
Welcome to Spot Hidden.
Welcome to Spot Hidden. All right, so while we're done goofing off for just a second, we're going to get to some business here. First off, we would like to give a shout out to Chaosium, the publishers of Call of Cthulhu. Thank you to them for putting out great content and for putting out Cthulhu Dark Ages. I always have to plug this, which is the game that we are playing tonight, the game that you are watching. Yes. Any words about Cthulhu Dark Ages? For the new viewers out here.
It's fun.
Indeed.
No, it's a lot of fun. If you know, it's a different take on medieval. It's easy to work in a lot less fantasy. So you don't have to go straight for what you picture Dark Ages and you go medieval and you think, oh, okay, now there's got to be dragons. There can be, but it's not all about that. Like another tabletop game we won't mention.
Right.
But it's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, there doesn't have to be dragons. But if you want dragons, wait for episode 10 of Spot Hidden, potentially.
It's D&D plus Call of Cthulhu, and in my mind, that's a steal of a deal.
Yeah.
Hudson loves a steal of a deal.
I do
Yeah.
love a steal of a deal.
Cool.
And he's still mad at GameStop.
I forgot he was wearing the hat,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I blocked it out of my. Okay.
Can we please go into that quick? Just what happened with GameStop?
Yeah, so a couple of months ago, probably back in October or November, I actually was on. What's that?
October.
October. It was in October. I was on GameStop's website, and everything turned out to be free on their website. It was around like 12 o'clock that night, and so I kind of just started adding stuff to my cart, and I went to hit checkout, and it said that I got everything for like pretty much the shipping price, which was like $7, but it was like over $700 worth of stuff. And I thought I was going to get $700 worth of GameStop merchandise. And come to find out, it was not just me who it happened to. It happened to a couple other 100 people around the country and around the world. But they were not able to give me all my stuff. But it's okay. I was butthurt at the time, but I'm okay now.
And it's amazing to hear because GameStop never makes mistakes.
Ever.
That's so true. That's so true.
But speaking of merchandise, it doesn't make mistakes. Someone here in the chat, they just said they a big fan, budding keeper, but they copped a Spot Hidden tee the other day. So thank you to you.
Very nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Doing better than I am. I still don't have one.
I got one.
If it's anything like mine, it fits very well.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt, we all share Matt's shirt, so when we want to wear it, he just ships it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't bother washing because then you run out of time. And
I
anyway,
hate this.
very
I
true.
hate the direction we've gone with this.
We're just chatting. Okay, let's get to the game, y'all.
That's the truth.
We're about to dive into this. Now, as you all know, if you've been watching, you are now on episode 7. We're on episode 8. We're on episode 8. But in episode 7 and episode 6, Bricius was away somewhere. We don't quite know where. Bricius will divulge that. But now in episode 8, he will be rejoining the group. But Hudson, being the thespian that he is requested that we don't fill him in on what happened in the past several episodes. He has no recap. He has not seen it. So I was thinking, that's going to be very interesting for the show. So we're just going to jump right back in. Is everybody ready?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
we open with Bricius of the Black Kiln. He is now in Cymric lands. He is traveling solo. Now, it's daytime, but the woods are very foreboding. The limbs and branches all twist together into a canopy that blocks out a lot of the light. So it's dark as he's weaving his way through the landscape here. Now, I'm not quite sure where Bricius is coming from, but he looks more worn than he did when we last saw him. Bricius, as you're making your way through these lands, you must know that there is a lot of political turmoil here. Now, there are three major factions at play. The Vikings. You helped defend Totper against a long ship of these raiders that breached the walls and tried to sack the village. But there's also the Cymric people. They have also been raiding in recent days some of the outlying homes of Totper. And of course there is your newly adopted home, the home of Maerwynn and Daniel, the home of Daniel, son of Smith, as the other faction in this. There is no peace right now. So every move you make in this enemy territory is important. But hey, you might know this place. I'll ask you for the first roll of the night. Will you please give me a navigate roll?
Of course.
Cool.
Failure. 72 versus 50.
Okay, yes. So, as Bricius is making his way through this place, it's unfamiliar territory. He's not exactly sure what is the quickest way to get back to Totper. Of course, there is a road, but that could lead directly into a Cymric village. But off to the side, there seems to be this sort of stream that you can hear off to the side. This may be some shortcut around, or it might also lead to a village somewhere. Tell me, would you like to take this road that you've been on for some time now, or would you like to kind of veer off the road here?
Bricius trusts nature, so he chooses to follow the stream.
Okay.
Hopefully that will lead him back to his friends.
Okay, great. Give me one more navigate roll.
It's hard to follow streams. They just keep going in like single direction. And
Cool.
82 versus 50. Failure.
Okay, cool. So you're following the stream down. It seems to just get you even more lost. But fear not, there seems to be someone taking a rest near this stream. Not too far from you here. You can see them hunched over getting a drink from the stream, you see? And they're maybe 20 feet away from you. What do you do?
Excuse me.
They're quiet. They don't even turn around to acknowledge you.
Do you know where the village of Totper is?
Nothing.
I approach.
Okay. As you get closer and closer, I know I'm asking for a lot of rolls here. Give me an education roll.
it's a horse.
Hey!
Hey!
It's a horse!
Success. 51 versus 65.
Okay, cool. So as you get closer to this person, you realize that what they're wearing is it's Cymric wear. This is not someone. This is not from the Anglo-Saxon culture. It seems to be a local. But still, they just even as you get closer, even as there's the audible crunch of the dirt, the gravel, the sticks that are under your feet, leaves. They don't turn around, and as you get closer, you notice that it's just the body hunched over. There is red in the stream where it lies. The head of this person completely severed off.
I would like to check the body.
Cool. So as you check the body, there's no sort of, I guess, valuables or anything other than its clothes. There is sort of like a cloak they have on with a very decorative clasp. Seems to be some. It's finely done. It's very what's the word? Not artisanal. That's like bread. It's
Go for
like
some of that.
it's like it's craftsmanship. You know what I mean? So like there's that, but it's totally of their culture there. That's
But-
pretty much the only thing that sticks out to your head. There's not even any weapons that you can see.
No other tracks around? Footprints?
Okay, give me a track roll.
Still thinking of artisanal bread.
I've still got the
Really
tiny
good.
horse song in my head, so.
Tiny horse.
Oh, extreme success. 12 versus 60.
Oh, okay, yeah. So as you are looking around for any tracks of like where this came from, you can see this person's clear as day. Their boot prints going back. Not the exact way you came, but you can tell that it goes towards the road. This person came off the road and died here. Intermingled with that, due to your let me see what that. Yeah, your extreme success. You see these much smaller, almost childlike footprints intermingled in with his footprints.
And Maerwynn's.
Are you the child? Are you the child, Daniel?
Probably.
Daniel has like a 80 size, and his feet are like this. Like he's like 6'6", and he has these. If you push him, he'll like fall over very easily.
But if you remember, we inhaled some mushroom dust, so who knows what could have happened.
Who knows?
I shrunk. My head stayed the same, but my body is now like a toddler.
Dance.
You didn't inhale any, Daniel. Maerwynn
That's right.
did.
That's right.
No,
Maerwynn
it was
did.
just me. I'm the
I dragged
only
my
one high
axe
right
just
now.
like
But anyway, yeah. So you notice there's kid footprints intermingled with the footprints of this person that's now deceased. But you don't see the kids' footprints go off anywhere. They seem to disappear before your eyes.
Finding a dead body.
Well, I prefer to follow the tracks of the dead person back to the road.
Okay. And as you're following those back to the road, you hear, but in sets. There's more than one person coming along this road here. You're in enemy territory. Do you continue out into the road?
Yes.
Yes. As you go out into the road, you spy a very large man and a smaller woman with him with a lute. It's your friends, Daniel
thank
and
God.
Maerwynn.
Can't see my lute playing. There we go.
she's playing the Doom soundtrack on her lute, just
Yeah.
strumming the shit out of it.
I definitely know what the Doom soundtrack sounds like, so.
Oh.
No, she's singing the Tiny Horse song. Just.
So he's coming up behind us. Is that the case here?
Well, yeah, well, kind of in front of you, actually.
All right. That'll be a son of a bitch.
Hello,
Bricius!
friends. Hello.
Have you been in the woods this whole time?
No, I went north for personal reasons.
Ah,
That's
well,
pretty vague.
Friends, I've come upon a body in the woods. Do you know anything about that?
we've seen a few.
Was
I
it
suppose
covered
it's
in
not a good
mushrooms?
thing.
I didn't see any mushrooms, but the head was cut clean off. And there was a set of child-sized feet that patterns around the body.
Ah,
Do I have...
this isn't the first time we've experienced a childlike encounter in these woods. I imagine it's the same. What should we call it, Maerwynn? Ghost child that I seem to have witnessed a few days back?
Probably.
There's nothing funny about it, Bricius. That shit was terrifying.
Ghost child.
He's like, what did I miss?
What?
Oh.
Yes. What did I miss?
Well, no, it was a ghost woman before. I'm not sure if this was a
No,
ghost
that was
child.
not
This
a
is-
child. That was not a woman. I turned around and instead of a bush, there was a child.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a ghost, though. I feel like we've had our fill of ghosts, and it wouldn't be another ghost so soon.
Well, and that child is, as they say, fast as fuck. And now he's appears to be chopping heads off. Were there any other tracks, Bricius?
No. The
Okay.
tracks were around the body, but disappeared.
Well, Maerwynn, I don't know about you, but we may as well investigate and see if there might be anything similar to what we've already found.
Suppose so.
Friends, I must tell you some information. I need to be honest with you. Right now, I'm going down a dangerous path. I'm being hunted by men of the north. You know me as Bricius. That is my name, but you do not know my heritage. I am Bricius of the Black Kiln Hills, and I am the true heir to the Celtic crown.
Jesus.
As in, hold on. Is it
My-
like kingship?
Yes, I am that heir to the last of the Picts tribes in the north. But my throne was stolen from me by a jealous uncle. That is where I was. I was north, spying on my home, seeing the destruction my uncle has brought to it. But I am back to ask you if you would aid me in helping take back my home.
Shit.
Well, Sir King of the Black Kitten, Bricius, listen. You know we owe you one. You've done quite a bit for Tartpa, but listen, it is in trouble yet again. Now I owe just as much and more to my town. And, well, let's just say we're caught up in the middle of something ourselves.
I understand. And you have my sword. I will be there for Totber. But I ask you both that afterwards you would follow me to the north to reclaim my home.
In that case, Bricius, just don't let me forget my coat.
I won't. It is
Right.
very chilly where I come from.
Okay, wait. So we're going to take back your entire try. I'm not really sure how that whole system works, but we're going to take it back, just us three.
We might need a few more, but
We can. Okay.
but my clan is divided. My uncle has power because he has the throne, and he has friends at court. But there are people, my people, who are still, well, let's just say they hold allegiance to my family.
Aye, Bricius. Now, as you've already seen, we are caught between a rock and a hard place. How quickly and why is that funny, Bricius? Now, due to some quick thinking, how far of a hike is your land from ours?
Hundreds of miles.
Ah, shite.
This can wait for now.
Okay.
Whatever in Totba is more serious right now. My uncle is not going anywhere, and my home is not going anywhere. But my people are desperate, and they are waiting for the return of the king. Lord of the Rings reference.
I'm just gonna thank you for tuning in, everybody.
We gotta go.
uh,
Do I need to bring back out the goat?
I don't know where I put mine. Return of the King.
That sounded like somebody fell. That sounded like a Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm scream.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
all right.
We have
I-
little goat
Wrapping up
toys.
that
If you're
blanket.
listening on the
Yes.
podcast, we have little goats we can press and they scream.
And they scream.
And I hate it.
So, all right. Well, Bricius, I would like to believe you've learned my nature, and as soon as, well, let's just say if we make it out on the other side of these issues, you have my axe. I still don't understand what is so funny, but
Speaking of our issues, Bricius,
Yes.
we are currently trying to get to Cordon. We have had a party of 6 go missing, and 1 has been accounted for, but we are still missing 5 of the party, 1 being Flensing, actually, the Thane's son. So,
When did they go missing?
what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Was there any sign of their disappearance, or did people just notice they were gone?
Well, they were on a peace mission to Cordon, and they should have been back by now.
As the Thane would like to keep from his people in Totba, as I mentioned, Totba is not doing well, and we cannot be caught between the two, and that is the origin of this, as Maerwynn puts it, peace mission.
There's a long ship in the river.
Aye.
Ah. Well, friends, lead the way.
What is that thing? What have you slain? And
Yes, on my way back, I ran across a creature, and I slayed it, ate it, and skinned it, and now I'm wearing this for warmth.
And did this creature speak at all? Maybe, perhaps, no.
It did not speak,
Not speak.
because my sword was in its mouth.
Aye, that would put a damper on that activity.
Yes. Very
Shall we?
You done?
so
All right.
we were
So,
following footprints, correct?
yeah, so let's break this down. So Maerwynn and Daniel So we just left this campsite, correct, Keeper?
Well, yeah. So you're probably about a half mile now from the campsite where you found that.
And this is where Bird was circling.
No.
What did you call him?
Shut up!
No.
I can't remember his name. All I
Okay.
can think of right now is freaking. I can't even think of the one from Sunan from Assassin's Creed. Okay.
No, yeah. So you've traveled a bit between the end of the last session and this session. So you're about a half mile down, like back on the road, and then down the road towards Corden. So you're almost there. You're almost there. And this is where you've encountered Bricius. So that's back. That's behind you, about a half mile back that way. That camp you left.
Sorry, my mother texted me. Normally I wouldn't do this, but mother.
It's okay.
Okay.
I don't think we can hear you. Are you good, Matt?
Yep. Sorry, practicing.
Oh,
Um,
no, sorry. I didn't mean. Yeah. But so this is you're very close to Corden now, and if you would like to continue, it's just straight on this road. You just stay on this road, and you'll be able to get there.
Sorry, I'm thinking, but
I mean, is there anything else you would like to do before you head there? Because we can jump right to.
Maerwynn, was the body that we found? It was one of our guys, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. But it also wasn't slain by sword,
No, it had mushrooms in it.
right? That's I'm gonna say the.
Did he
mushroom
die
sword.
or did he just poof?
Oh, he was dying,
Okay. I
and
knew he devil snuff boxed, but
he
like-
Did
also
you say mushrooms?
yes, there was a mushroom man. Well, he wasn't a mushroom man. He was one of our men. I don't recall his name.
Ingar.
Ingar.
he also
I
said
have that written
something.
down.
He also said
Um,
something before he passed.
There's something about a gold knot-like pattern that I'm remembering, but I don't remember the details. It's very vague.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh
Keeper,
yeah.
do you
Well,
have on
he
hand
just
what
had
said?
he had a shred of cloth in his hand that had like a gold not worked pattern on it.
Okay.
And what was it that he mentioned right before he passed? Do we
I'm
have that
sorry.
written
I
down?
should have written that down. I didn't.
Same.
He said one. Yeah, he said in a very strained voice, "Will o wisps."
That's it.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
right. We're fighting will-o-wisps. I have that written down.
We're fighting Grandmother Willow.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
But yes, that's also important, Bricius. There are will-o-wisps, which I would like to say I totally predicted. I knew it would be this.
Willow wisps. What are those?
You might be called something different.
Apparently, small children.
No, they're spirits or
Give me
something.
give me an education roll. An education or intelligence, Bricius.
Level is rolling tonight.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
doing a
all
lot of
you.
fun.
Yeah,
I know. You said education?
or intelligence, whichever you would like.
They're the same, so.
Hey.
Success 42 versus 65.
Yeah, Bricius might know of these as like a different name. From the way that Maerwynn keeps describing it, you're like, oh, that sounds like a puka.
Yes, a puka.
Sure.
The puka to you, Bricius.
No, where I come from, that is what they are called, as a puka.
Interesting.
Hell is a puka. It's will wisp now a puka.
Oh
Just
my
in
God,
In
I
the
just
woods were just
Googled-
the woods.
I just googled what a puka looks like, and they are terrifying.
Time to do some googling.
Oh my God. Okay.
Now I need to look at what it looks like
I'm saying.
or what came up. All I can think of is there's like a.
Is that two O's? Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that's actually. There's just a picture of Gritty. Why is there a picture of Gritty? He deserves better than this.
Oh,
No.
P-H-O. There we go.
Terrifying.
Oh, I do.
Anyways.
I do not like that. I'm looking at something
No.
else. I do not like this.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Um,
So
I
what
wish
we're
we could-
looking at is it has like, it looks like a monkey, but it's got big old yellow eyes, ears that stand straight up, and like fly wings with
it
a
looks like a Furby, like a humanoid Furby.
Furby.
It does.
I see a different picture. I see like a home drawn image that's scary as hell.
If I search
Oh.
Celtic puka, it's like a rabbit.
That's what
It
I
honestly
see.
kind of looks like the Jersey Devil, if you ask me.
That is terrifying. It does look like the Jersey Devil.
And if you'd like to look, it's spelled Phooka.
I've Googled many different variations. And
Yes. Okay, so this is what Bricius says.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. I'm
Well,
scared.
Can we stab the damn thing?
I mean,
Does anyone know?
if it's the same thing as a will-o'-the-wisp, then probably not, because they're just kind of lights.
Of course. I miss the woods when it was just the woods. Well,
Woods are just trees.
The trees are just woods. Sorry.
Lord, I hate to ask it, but do you have a basket? Okay.
Any Sondheim fans out there? Anyway, all right, you
Turns
ready
out
to?
Sondheim's actually in the chat.
Oh,
Ross.
whoa,
Yeah.
Steve! Are you ready to head to Corden?
Do it if we can't find our boys.
Let's go see Cordon Bleu.
Because the footprints headed towards Corden, correct?
yep.
Okay.
They were headed that way in the
Can't believe
woods.
I'm the one staying on task. Yeah, they were heading that way,
What?
and then
Yeah.
Did you say cordon bleu?
I did not expect that one.
Chicken cordon bleu.
All right.
Bird was circling.
So Yuraku was
yes,
circling
behind.
the body. He was circling the body. He came
So
back.
we went to follow him because we were originally going to follow footsteps. Okay, I'm remembering now.
And then the footsteps lead from the camp to Corden. Yes. And now they led to the road to Corden.
Cool. So now we're going to Corden.
Aye.
To
Shall
Cordon.
we?
Into the woods, James Corden.
I hate this.
I'm bringing back the
Okay.
goat. I'm bringing back the goat.
Every time someone says something stupid, you just get the.
You get the goat.
Hi, welcome to Spot Hidden. Dark Ages. If it doesn't seem like it. Alright.
So now we are on the
No,
road.
Jesse, you didn't do it first. Sorry, she said in the chat that she made the joke first. You're lagging. I made the joke first. Okay.
Oh yeah, they do get this after we do. But you're on the road to Corden, right? And before long, you're actually there. You can see these tall wooden palisades there. This is not too different from what you would have in Totper. But that's the first thing that you see. The second thing you see are just all of the guards outside of it. You see them with their helms on, their tunics and such, axes. Swords they are all holding, and they see you coming up, and you can hear from afar, like before you even get there. Who goes there?
Aye. This is Daniel, son of Smith.
Son of
We come-
Smith. Where are you from?
Aye, was getting to that. We come from Tortiber in peace.
Totper. You just hear like Totper. And then the main guy that just said that just inquired of that of you. We have Totper here, and you just hear all this commotion from inside the walls. And this guy is coming directly at you. Pretty much, there's probably 6 guards that were outside of these walls, are all on their way directly towards you. And the main guy that was addressing you, you see him. He gets clearer. You can see the dirty blonde hair, and his beard, his big thick beard that hangs down. All right, you got to come with us. No.
Aye.
Awesome. He didn't say awesome.
Awesome.
Wait,
Well, dude, let's go.
why is it such a big deal that we're from Totba?
You're going to speak with Anwar. Now, let's go. And he spins around, and these people close in all around you. You can see them eyeing you. You can see them watching you, and they follow your every step. And he leads you through the gates. And there is still commotion inside. As soon as he yelled Totber, people are coming out of the woodworks. And they're mean mugging you. As soon as you come in the walls, like there's that road that goes into the walls, but there's people on each side. And you'll hear someone say, "You bastards, or you just hear all this like just this negativity coming at you, just being thrown from over here, but a lot of people just stare at you and just shake their heads. There are kids there too, and you see fathers and mothers hold their kids close while the kids look up in fear, like, what's going on? And while the parents, you are led deeper and deeper into Corden. You can hear the sound of metal hitting metal, and you pass what seems to be like half a dozen forges just going. They are pumping like swords, weapons, axes, spears, like out the wazoo. Like this place is popping. You even pass this one cart just coming along there, just filled with metal, going to a smith, and you just see people transporting weapons and such. And these people are especially bold. They look at you, daring you to do something. But I presume that you still walk on, and you go to this very big hall. It's sort of at the other end of the wall. You've been walking, and it feels much longer than it has been as you go here. But you make your way into this long hall. You see this person you presume to be Anwar that he mentioned, sitting in this big chair with these numerous stag antlers covering the wall directly behind him. And he looks at you. Totber, is that so?
Aye.
So, where are they? Tell me now.
If I may, Maerwynn, I
Spit it
imagine-
out!
Ah, patient man, are you? I imagine you're speaking of the same men that met ours in the woods.
What are you talking about in the woods? And he looks to his right and his left. Education rolls, all three of you.
Oh shit.
Success 47 versus 65.
Failure 60 versus 50.
And Daniel breaks the odds with a 5 versus 40 extreme success.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't
That
know
is
much.
delicious.
It was.
Yeah, so Bricius, you know that these are Norsemen that are at his side here. They are not from Corden. Daniel, you know that these people, you recognize some of the outfits that they're wearing. It's very akin to the kind that you saw raiding Todber, weeks earlier. These might even be Viking raiders, just akin to the ones that, they might even be the ones that got away from Todber. But they are there at the side of Anwar here. And he says, I want my men back now. Tell your leader that if we don't have them within the next week, Totber will burn to the ground.
Aye. And I believe Oswin wants his men back too. We came here in search of them. We thought we might catch up to them. But considering we just found one of our own dead in the woods, something tells me, well, suppose it's nothing that you and your men are up to, considering you can't even find your own.
Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean your men are missing? We sent a delegation of men to negotiate peace with your people weeks ago, and they have not been seen. What? We are about to launch a campaign against your people to rescue ours. You're saying that our people never arrived?
Maerwynn.
I'm telling you. We sent a party of 6. I can give you their names. I can give you their descriptions. They left about 2 weeks ago. We expected them back, so we were sent to look for them. If your men have gone missing too, then something has happened. We came across them in the woods. We came across one of our men dead, overtaken by mushrooms, yelling something about will-o'-the-wisps.
Dead not to sword or blade, but to nature itself.
He looks at the Vikings next to him. He looks at the people in the hall. Why should I believe you? I sent my son to Totburn. I want my son back.
Oswin sent his as well.
Persuade. You can give me one too, Matt. Since you've been doing a
Oh
lot
my
of talking.
god.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you one after that. It's not gonna go well, but another failure.
That was my phone falling. Oop. Stuck
So
in the
yeah,
chair.
Maerwynn rolled a
Oh,
100
God.
versus 70 failure.
I'm stuck.
Maerwynn's also stuck in her office chair.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah,
We made it.
And
For a
I
minute,
also,
I thought that was the presidential seal behind you,
No.
Carly. I was like, where are you?
It's my mom's weird decorations.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
and I also rolled a 50 versus 10 failure.
Can I push it?
Okay, all right, hang on, Maerwynn.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't get worse than that.
Exactly.
You can't push it.
Oh, fuck off.
You can't get worse. You rolled a 100.
I mean, I can still get a bad outcome.
So here's what happens. So he hears all of this talk coming from this supernatural stuff, and he says, "You're lying. I know you are. Maybe they're not even from Totburn. Maybe they were sent from that witch. No, I won't listen to you. Totburn will burn regardless. Next week."
Well, it's kind of you to at least give us a warning. And Maerwynn's just gonna roll her eyes and just turn.
Hang on, Maerwynn.
Does Bricius know the lord of this village?
Do you know any Welsh? These are Celtic people too.
May I make an education roll
What are you trying to gather? Like, if you just like,
to see if I know this through family matters, if I know this person through allegiances to my house, or
okay, cool. So give me an education roll. Give you information about this person.
Failure. 74 versus 65.
Yeah, you're not really familiar with this person. This place is about the same size as Totburn. It's not a larger place. It's pretty comparable. So yeah,
Okay.
you wouldn't have connection with it. Your upbringing and your family and your place is a lot larger.
Alright, Maerwynn, wait. All we know is that Oswin sent 6 of his men to you. That is why we're here in the first place. And if they're not here, let us act as their delegation. But considering he sent 6 and we just watched one die in front of us in the woods, this is all he had to offer. And do I have that scrap of the scrap that we took, or that he was holding in his hand?
Oh yeah, sure. You can present that.
Yeah, and just present that. Now, we will do everything we can to help find your men as well on Totbur's behalf, because obviously Oswin wants no quarrel with you.
So he takes that and you see him looking at it. Something is starting to change in him. But then this large Norseman that's next to him, don't believe them. He's just saying that is just proof that they have your men under lock and key. He took that by force. And Anwar's he's wrestling with this in his head. And he just says, "Find them. Find my men, report back to me. And if I don't hear from you, Totburn will burn. You have a week. Now get out of my sight."
So be it.
And his crew You see their hands go to their weapons, just resting there, their eyes glaring at you. What do you do?
Well, I mean, Maerwynn, unless you think, I don't think, obviously, none of these people would know anything about the route that they took because, like ours, they just were headed to Topper and now they're not.
Right.
So, I suppose we just move on and we have to find clues ourselves.
Yep. But at least we have Bricius now.
Yeah.
It is good to be back.
Okay.
I would try to persuade this lord, but my persuade level is very low.
Mine is very high, and I still fucked it up. So. All right.
Well, we have a week.
At least. Okay. I was gonna make a SpongeBob movie reference, but we're not gonna do that.
So it sounds like our best bet is to move on from this building.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can go back outside, and you're just in the village of Corden now. What are you thinking? Like, you said you'd have to try to find clues yourself, but what would be your first, I guess, course of action here? Like, they left.
out.
They went out in
Okay.
the woods. You saw proof of them in the woods. What would you do?
So the gold knot-like pattern is probably a Celtic knot. So it's probably just a symbol of the family. That would have been his son's, based on the way he reacted. So Ingvar saw the sun. But Ingvar is dead. But Ingvar also saw will-o'-the-wisps. Sorry, this is in character. I just wasn't using Maerwynn's voice.
It's fine.
So if I had to guess, something obviously led them all astray. They met each other in the woods when they were both on their way to do these peace talks. But where did they go after? Their tracks led back to the city, did they not?
Back to the road, if I remember correctly.
Perhaps they continued off the road at some point and we just didn't notice. I think our best bet is to follow the road and see if they have diverged from it at any point. We have no other leads.
Aye.
I agree. I do not trust this lord in this village, but I do trust the road and nature.
Oh, I'm not sure if I trust nature anymore.
Aye.
Listen,
However,
we all have bad trips on mushrooms.
I will say, I did inhale some of the spores, so I'm really hoping that doesn't come back up later.
speaking of,
feels-
how are you feeling, Maerwynn?
I mean, how am I feeling?
I don't know. You look great.
I feel all right.
You got your hair cut. You're looking good.
Yeah.
Be a short bitch.
Maerwynn did the same thing, just with like a
Yeah,
Big
just took her
knife.
dagger and just.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dog is yelling.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anything in this village that I can. All right. Well, I don't believe there'd be anything or anyone in this town to help us. But if you two would like to continue on or join me, I'd like to speak to this guard at the gate.
All right.
Very well.
And yeah, I'd like to go seek out that guard that stopped us.
The main one? Okay, yeah, cool. So you can go up to him, and he just glares at you.
And Anwar is the Thane's name?
Yes.
Okay. Anwar filled us in. He did. And we are sorry, well, for this commotion, I suppose. And we are going to do everything we can to bring back not just his son, but your fellow colleagues as well.
Why did you come here?
Oswin sent his son as well,
Who is Oswin?
the Thane of Totber. Oswin seeks peace, just as your Thane does as well.
He sent his son where?
Here, he sent 6 men similar to Anwar. He sent them here in search of peace, and now he seems to be down to 5 men. We encountered a body in the woods at a campsite where they could have only met the men coming from here.
We found 12 sets of tracks, didn't we?
Aye. Now listen, we are working now on Anwar's behalf, and we ask, is there anything that you might be able to give us in terms of information? Anything that you might know about your friends?
They are good men. This doesn't happen to them. These are the best warriors we have to offer. They are also wonderful diplomats. They are kind, good-hearted people. Yes, they
Oswin
wouldn't
not-
just disappear.
I understand. Oswin would not have sent his son on a suicide mission. Now, is there anything you might know about this region of the woods of this land? Anything, and help me, Maerwynn, something about
The
Will
woods,
of the Wisps.
the woods are haunted.
It's quite a conclusion.
Yep, that makes sense.
It's a terrible place. They should have just stuck to the road by the best of my guesses. But have you ever heard of the puka?
I believe our friend has.
I have.
Yes. This forest here belongs to the puka. But that's just an old wives' tale.
Friend,
Yes.
I was I was traveling from the north, and in the woods outside, I found a body, a beheaded person, beheaded very cleanly. Footprints led back to the road, but there were footprints, small footprints, small enough to be a child, around the body. Do you know what that could have been?
It sounds like the puka. It can change shape. Sometimes it changes shape to lead someone off of a road, and then once it's there, it just kills them.
Would you know anything about a body ransacked by nature, by fungi?
No, I don't.
That is how our man, how do you say man? Man?
Mon?
Mon?
A
That
mono?
is, that, a mono? That is how Oswald, man,
Man.
that is
Man.
how,
It'd be man.
thank you.
Man.
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 That is how Oswald's man
Man.
passed. There we go.
Are you sure
Woo!
you're not the one who inhaled the mushrooms?
I think I may have.
Don't hurt yourself, Daniel.
There's 2 of these gourds here, correct? Nope, just one. All right.
2 guards? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm kidding. I'm seeing double. That's
Oh, I didn't get that was. Yeah, I didn't get the joke.
Anyway, that important of a sentence.
Cool. Yeah. So he keeps saying, no, this sounds like the puka, the witch, all mixed together. This is
What witch?
the witch. There's the witch in the forest. See, it's haunted forest.
The
There's
woods.
there's a puka. There's the witch of the waste. No, witch of the waste.
Which of the
Witch of the West?
Oh, you're in your house.
Which of the wasteland?
Your house. We
It's the
love
Witch of the East and the West and the West.
No, it's House Moving Castle. You gotta
Yeah,
check
yeah,
it
I'm
out.
kidding.
It was a great reference. I understood it.
Thank you.
mean,
I love the Witch of the Way. She's so sweet. Well, once she's old. Anyway. Yeah, there's a witch in the in the woods. But that's again just I don't know anything anymore.
Sometimes I feel the same. Well, is there anyone in town that might help us? Anwar has given us a week, and I would like to see your face on good terms, friend. Once we meet again.
I'm sure
I'm
you
just glad these people don't speak Welsh, because I would be so lost.
I'm sure
Oh
you
yes.
I'm sure you could ask just about anyone here. I'm Trevor.
Trevor, I'm Daniel. This is Maerwynn and Bricius.
Hello.
Hello.
Tell me, do you know the location of the witch's hideout or home?
You sound different.
You look different.
I hail from the north.
Yes. The witch. She lives in a ramshackle place just west of here.
Does she have any friends, or does she hang out alone?
Alone. I wouldn't dare go there. No one goes there. They know the stories. They know that she's evil. They know that the woods are evil. I'm surprised that even our charcoal burners live out there.
And when was the last time someone attempted to visit this witch?
None that I know of.
Aye.
Perhaps she's lonely. All right.
For the sake of Totber and Corden, wish us luck.
We have a witch of our own that
One-
actually ended up being a very nice woman, so.
One more thing. The Vikings that guard your lord, are they mercenaries, or are they here on their own accord?
They share a common mission. Both Anwar and they would love to watch Totber fall.
Why? I
Why?
genuinely don't know the story.
I suppose she means aside from Anwar's lost son.
Yes.
Why do they hate? Why are we at war in the first place? If
Yes,
you
so-
can call it that.
Yeah, so he actually this is so like embroiled that even he can't give you a clear answer, but I'll give you a clear answer out of out of character here. But
Something we
it's
would
basically
learn,
just
probably.
all general politics in Gwent that has now come to this fever pitch. But the reason that Totber has really been getting extra antsy against these people is because of some raids, as I mentioned, on Totber.
Right. No, I'm trying to make this man think.
Oh, got you.
Like, why the fuck do you hate us so much? What have we done?
Got you.
Like-
Yeah. Got you. Yes. Persuade. Yeah. Persuade. I like it.
No, I know that's just what happens at this
I
point in
like
time.
it.
But
Wow. So, because I wouldn't.
I'm not going down in my chair again.
I think your computer's broken.
That's a 100 versus 70 again.
Again, the same thing.
How did you roll 2 of those?
Hang on, roll another one just for test's sake. Okay, yeah, no, you just got screwed.
Yeah, you
Wow.
just got screwed.
fucked
Yeah.
over real bad.
Oh.
Wow, Mushwin is really kicking in. I don't even have to do anything.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
we'll move on from him. What would you
Yeah.
what would you like to do next?
Cry. No. We need to go find the witch.
Hey, Bricius.
He said to head west. He did not really give any valuable locations, but I'm sure with my tracker eyes, I could find the place.
Well, you speak awfully high of yourself, Bricius. Don't forget there are two of us in this group.
Remember,
Let's
I found
agree.
you.
Do what?
I found you on the road. You did not find me.
Well, we found each other. We leave it at that. West it is, and I imagine, as it sounds, this witch or whatever is doing this probably revealed themselves.
I wonder if she has a sister that lives to the east.
What about the West?
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
Wicked Witch of the West.
I wonder if she'll sing Defying Gravity for us.
This
you
is
go.
terrible. Moving on to the West.
Moving on. I wanted to make another Into the Woods reference with some greens, nothing but greens, but.
I wanted to make a Wicked reference.
Is there anything else you would like to do in Corden before you head out to? I
Um,
mean, you can come back, obviously, but
we're probably
not
gonna
coming
die in
back.
the
We're not
woods.
coming back. Well,
I'm pretty good. I feel like we're not super welcome here, even though we're still helping out.
yeah, I still got my traveling pack.
what's in your traveling pack?
So we have, sorry, a little bit of, I guess what you consider flint and steel, fire starting material, a little bit of ration bread, and then of course, water pouch or water skin.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. All right, navigate rules all around.
All right.
Oh no. I'm not good at that.
Bricius tried to keep up. 30-40 success.
And
63-10 failure.
Bricius has a failure of 76 versus 50. He is eating his words.
I am turning around and walking the wrong direction.
It's just all right. To the west. And just
To
the west.
north.
Goes east.
North. Yeah.
Yeah, north, not even east.
Good thing Daniel has this. He has a little bit better time. But it's not even too far outside of the town when you come to what must be it. It's this very small, just run-down lean-to. It's dark around. It's only mid-afternoon, but it seems to sink into the shadows of the trees that are there. You can hear breathing from inside, as the ground around here seems to be more like mud as your feet crush, move around here.
Oh,
Can I
Carl,
identify
I
if
swear to
it's-
God, if this house sprouts chicken legs, I'm leaving.
If
Let
it's
me
the
in.
3 witches from The Witcher 3, I'm out.
Dude, I'm down. Let's
Oh.
do that. I love that fight again.
Ugh.
Can I identify if it's animalistic in nature
Yeah.
or human?
Well, give me.
Natural world.
That's what you want. Oh, go ahead.
I was
Yeah.
just saying something, but that sounded right. Hard
We'll
success,
do it.
3570.
Boom. Yeah, it's not an animal. It's a person's breathing.
Okay, well, that
Well,
sounds like no forest creature I've ever heard.
And are y'all just outright approaching?
Very carefully.
I figure it's outside of it, yeah. Cautious.
Okay. Well, you hear the breathing change as with that roll I just made. A successful listen roll of 40 opposed. You could hear this the little door squeak open as this head pops out, looking, straining. No, they're not looking. They're trying to listen. They're trying to smell. Spot hidden, everybody.
Like the sound of that.
Oh my God.
Daniel, on a solid streak here, 33-40 success.
Oh,
95, 55.
wow.
Wow.
Bricius has a success, the very first time success for spot hidden.
Hey.
16 versus
Is
25.
that really the first one?
First time.
For
On
25,
episode 8?
Episode 8.
We've made great strides here. Great strides.
Bricius and Daniel, as you can see, this old woman, she is filthy. Like, her face is just covered in like mud and dirt. The one tooth that's there is just yellow and looks almost wooden. You can see all the veins and all the wrinkles in her hands and just like the ratty hair that sticks out. You notice that her, you can just see her like eyes cataract over, like just like smoky, as she's like looking out.
We
Oh,
just found Mama Odie.
who is there? Who is there? She says.
I am Bricius. And these are my friends.
Oh, is that what we're doing? I'm Daniel.
What do you want? Why do you come to me?
Well, I suppose we're all seeking a woman as lovely as yourself, but we also seek help.
Help?
Guidance.
Guidance? With what? For? What? Why? Where?
How well do you know these woods?
I know all the woods.
I love this woman.
This is pretty great. All right.
I love her.
Well, if you know all the woods, you know we are not the only visitors.
Oh, yes. You not alone. Things live here.
Some things don't live here, and those some things are 11 men we are in search of.
Yes. 6 from Totber, 6 from Corden.
I believe it is 5 from Totber.
Now.
There were 6 until he was killed.
By
killed him?
you?
What do I get? I
Right.
give no answers for free.
Right, of course.
Wait a minute.
What would you like?
Does Bricius know this witch?
Oh, no roll needed. You've never seen this. You've never
I don't
seen
think
this.
anyone's ever seen
This
it.
is not someone I've seen in a dream before.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh shit.
that was
Listen,
the question
Does
of the
she
night.
look familiar?
But listen, okay, well, tell me what the dream lady looks like. What does she look like?
Oh, there it is. All right.
What does she look
all right.
like?
She has
You see, you thought
her
you
face
got
is
me,
blue.
but I do have a sketch of her right here.
Hell yeah, this is-
It's like a police sketch.
This is her.
Oh my god.
Is that Darth Maul? Ladies and gentlemen,
Is-
we have the old lady, we have the witch played by Ray Park.
I wish.
Starts like doing wushu. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know what? All right.
But yeah, like, but in the dream lady, like y'all have never seen her face.
No, she has a void for me.
It always goes into something else. It's always blank into a scene.
Hang on.
For
Okay.
all 3 of y'all. It's all been the same.
Yeah, I
Well,
had a dream, by the way, Bricius, but they don't know yet. No one knows yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's great.
So I have the coins that I brought with me from the last episode. But before I do that,
Here. take the skin of a creature.
Oh my god.
It has warmed me.
like that, Bricius.
It has
Bricius.
warmed me for this past journey from the north.
Yes, Bricius. But no, we will not offer that. She is a wonderful woman of the woods. She sure does.
I can't eat that. I am very hungry.
I'm not saying eat it. I'm saying use it as a blanket.
I
or
don't want that.
coat.
Black killing hills.
Wait a minute, woman. I would recognize that voice anywhere. Did you possibly help me with some wolves that might have been terrorizing my town? These wolves were black, large.
No.
How did you know?
I am so weak. I can't talk until I have something to eat.
We have like rations with us, right?
Well, how about this? And I'd like to
hungry.
bread.
Let's see if she passes over.
Bread? Did you
Bread.
say bread?
Bread.
I smell the bread. Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
It is your bread.
She takes it.
Wait, whoa.
So she just grasps at it, like doesn't get it. She can't see.
This is your bread. After you assist us, always seek.
It does not work that way.
I will say, Daniel, I believe the ball is metaphorically in her. The ball is in her court. Her court is the one holding the ball.
The hell is a court, Maerwynn? Oh, whatever. All right.
Like a court. You know, and
I
eat
am
them.
hungry.
The medieval game of the basket and ball.
I was talking about like a dancing ball, like a masquerade ball.
I'm kidding. All right.
Or
No,
it
you're
was
right. You're right.
funny.
You're
Bye.
right, Maerwynn. All right. And I'd just give her the bread. Sure.
You see her gnawing at it with that one tooth. She's eating it. But then she pops back up. And she begins just to. She just looks off into the distance, looking off in nowhere in particular. Once crowned in green, graced by the light of heaven, the mighty earth rent as the skyborn seeks a new home. By what wanderers cold most desire, long taker stalks the traveler, delivering his prize to the heart. The warmth bearers keep the foe at bay and feed the god of ring eternal.
Great. Nonsense.
That was incredibly vague. All right.
What did you say about a sky creature?
All right. I'll put what I have written
shit.
down to you.
Oh, thank you.
What are you thinking, Carly?
I'm just remembering something that has appeared in my dream.
It's something that has appeared in my dream.
Skyborn seeks a new home by what wanders cold most desire, fire, warmth,
Skyborn.
lung taker stalks. So, son of a
Sounds
bitch.
like-
Why are we looking at the symbol
Like
again, London? Why is the
Dragonborn.
symbol get pulled up?
What symbol?
As seen
old
in previous
crescent moon.
episodes, there's an crescent moon pointed downwards that we've seen multiple times.
I just showed them the symbol of Yig just because I felt like it.
I mean, yeah, we know
Just because.
Yig is probably the dragon. I've kind of put that together.
As we have also killed a single snake individual creature.
Serpent person.
Serpent person, apologies.
Oh dear.
So let's break this down. So
Okay.
once crowned in
Line
green,
by line.
we don't know. Actually, let's go ahead and finish up this. Do you want to finish up this meeting?
Real quick. Yeah, and then we'll analyze it outside.
Yeah.
I have a theory about what's crowned in green.
Well, that was a great poem. However, we would appreciate maybe a point in the right direction, metaphorically, physically.
Smell the smoke? Do you?
Hey.
You don't smell the smoke.
Oh.
The charcoal burners.
What'd you say, Madeline?
The charcoal burners. Are they with the charcoal burners?
They charcoal. They went to charcoal.
The warmth bearers keep the foe at bay.
Ah. Seems we have a winner.
All right. I suppose we must find
Oh.
charcoal bearers then.
You have been lovely company. If anyone has one last word, Maerwynn, Bricius?
Thank you very much for helping us. Do you not have a source of food out here?
No. I kill small things I eat. Not good, not like bread. Oh, bread.
What about soup?
Oh, I make soup with the broth of the little bones of the squirrels and the little rodents, and I eat. But it's not bread.
Bones.
Bread.
Do you know a tree with bones?
No tree. Tree. She just points to a normal tree that's back over here. Tree.
Aye, well, you have my word. If we find a men, more bread shall be yours.
Would you be all right with having visitors bring you food from time to time?
Yes. Bring Yerwin food. Yes.
What was
And
her
what
name?
is your name?
And the foundation-
Yerwin. I am Yerwin.
Yerwin.
Interesting.
I'll spell it for you.
The foundation of Grubhub has been formed.
Hot
Yerwin.
town to go. Eurwen.
Yerwin.
Close.
Yarwin.
It's always, if it's Celtic in nature, it's always got to be weird. I say.
Yes, Bricius. Your name is fucking weird.
No, yours is spelled normally. And I'm not being whatever. Like, it's just the way that the language works. But
Yeah,
to
Bricius
my
is actually a
American
Latin,
brain, it's
Really?
Latin name,
What does it mean?
I believe.
Does Bricius...
Cthulhu eats.
I can't remember. I'll have to look it back up, but I'm pretty sure it was because I was looking for something coming from Latin but going into Celtic, so it was like
Oh.
a hybrid. So
Well,
I'm just trying to make something out of Postmates while y'all are talking about that. I'm gonna be honest.
So, yeah, I think we're about wrapping it up here.
Yes. Cool. So where are y'all heading? You're heading back to Corden, or where are y'all going?
Charcoal burners.
Yeah, so we're taking a step back to, away from her, and I think, do we want to go ahead and quickly brush through this?
Yes.
What she said?
Oh yeah, y'all go ahead and hash out what you're gonna do, and then we'll break after that, and then we'll come back and
Fantastic.
Should we analyze this poem over break so that people don't have to deal with us just hashing this out, kind of thing?
That's this is the show.
I was about to say,
They're
that's
here
Okay.
to watch that.
I didn't know if that would be boring just hearing us argue back and forth over what it was about.
No, because they get my idiotic insights where like, this must mean this, and they're like, fucking,
True.
no.
True.
We just forgot we have a show where we play this game. We can't play it without them.
I didn't know if it would be boring.
Once,
Okay,
once
so-
crowned in green. I don't know shit about that.
Bricius, your clan, what's their colors?
green.
There we go. First line done. Graced by the light of heaven. That one's questionable. First one's about you for sure, though, Bricius.
Oh,
Mm,
she may have meant my headdress.
oh boy.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I was a little
Grace
scared
like
that we were
heaven.
pissing off this woman because Bricius was like, "Here's a carcass of one of the animals that
Oh
you
my
so hold
God.
so dear."
Some people will take a carcass.
No.
Okay.
It's true. It's
So,
true.
have you been graced by the light of heaven at all?
Did you wake up one morning feeling like better?
Are you Skyborn? What does Skyborn mean? Bricius, tell us your entire backstory, just very quickly. Just
When you were born? At what age?
I am not Skyborn, but I have had a dream of late with the dragon in it.
Nah.
The only thing that you
Yes.
need to know about me is that I am the heir to the Celtic crown. My uncle betrayed my father. My father, the king of the Picts tribe, was killed in an ambush. And my uncle threw me out. The true heir, me. He threw me out of my home, and he took my throne.
Yes, yes. And we will help you, Bricius, once more. However, for now...
She was asking for a backstory.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm kidding.
The throne that had antlers when we went in that room. The Thane here. Did that look familiar to me?
What do you mean?
Did it look like
So this
an animal?
is what I have written down about my dream that I had. There was a bear seated on a throne in an endless hall, and there were antlers that were extending from the back of the bear. Was that part of?
I mean, maybe if you interpret it that way, I guess.
Okay.
But
This
I
is
don't know.
good.
I was just frantically writing down details because it was going very fast.
I mean, that sounds right to me, but this is your game.
I
Yeah.
love this. I love the keepers when they're
Yeah,
like,
fuck
hell
you."
man, sure.
Sure, man. I don't actually have a solution to this. I'm just gonna go with whatever sounds best.
Yeah, so as the Skyborn seeks a new home, well, the Mighty Earth Rent, as the Skyborn seeks a new home, whether or not, if we want to go as far to say Yig is finding a new, he, I don't know,
Could be
just-
finding a new home. That's true.
rent went too high at the last place.
You could be trying to move.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, thank you. By what wanderers called most desire warmth. So the
Yes.
charcoal burner,
Charcoal
lone
burner.
pickers,
We know that.
stalks the traveler.
Charcoal
taker.
burner. What do you mean by that?
They make charcoal. Like they burn the wood into charcoal. Kind of like Bagilda. Like when you met Bagilda, she does that for Todberg. So they
Oh,
have their own
okay.
charcoal burners here. The people just make charcoal.
Okay.
Lung taker stalks the traveler. Now, if I'm correct, we are all traveling, but the one traveling most of all is you, Bricius.
But we are
True.
lung taker. Perhaps the mushrooms.
Cool name. How's your breathing, Maerwynn?
I mean, I think it's fine.
Keeper?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, get out of here. Would you like to
Okay.
make sure, Maerwynn?
She's breathing fine. No, she's
Okay,
breathing.
alright,
Yeah, she can take
alright.
deep breaths.
By
She's
what
perfect.
wanderers cold most desire, lung taker stalks the traveler, delivering his prize to the heart.
Heart of the forest.
Warmth. Heart of the forest.
Warmth.
Of course, it's the heart of the forest. Okay, they're taking them. The puka is taking all of these people to whatever is in the heart of the forest, and that is possibly the dragon that apparently. Have you seen it in a dream as well? Have we all seen this dragon in a dream? Because I'm beginning to be a little worried if two of us have.
If I remember correctly, I killed the wolves that were in mine.
Right, so we just have a dragon. Okay, and feed the god of Ring Eternal.
Well, seems
I
Lung Taker is our puka, as we say.
Perhaps the dragon is the god of the ring eternal.
And Traveler is all of us.
The god of the Ring Eternal would be the fires, wouldn't it? They feed the fires. They keep the foe at bay by feeding the fires.
Or, potentially, this puka seems to have a distaste for warmth. Or vice versa, as you said, Maerwynn.
Yes. Either way, I think we should head to the charcoal burners. That seems our next.
And keep our eyes out for this forest rat. Indeed.
And not follow anything off the path, Daniel.
Well, if it's that damn child again, who's to say?
The damn child is the fucking puka. That was very aggressive. I'm sorry.
I believe you might be right, Maerwynn.
The
I
child.
let it out sometimes.
Daniel,
Well,
don't you
Daniel's the-
understand?
Daniel's that type of
child.
guy. He's
She's
not.
like, psh, psh.
The
He has one
child
brain cell.
is the puka. The child
Is
is the puka.
That's
the
what
only
Daniel,
thing worse than a
And
puka?
it likes to smoke a
Boom.
hookah.
A child. No.
No.
Child. That's honestly what just happened.
If you see a child, punt them.
So that's what it was, where it's just a puka,
Yes.
but he's
would you do
probably
to
in
a
leagues
child?
with the
Now
child.
Now I gotta introduce as many children as I can, just to see
Oh.
how,
We will murder them
just
all.
to see who you like. If you Anakin Skywalker, yeah.
Fuck them
you-
kids.
You know we will.
You
Okay,
know we
don't. Okay.
I might give him like a slight shove from behind, like when they're running away. And just like,
make sure make sure they're solid.
yeah, exactly.
I will
Based on
execute
Hudson-
Order 66.
Based on
all of
Hudson's headgear, he'd be fine.
He said Grogu was in the urinal while Anakin was out there urinating.
Oh my gosh. No
He was
spoilers
taking
here.
a
No
piss.
spoilers.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But for the
It's
but for
been
the
out long
podcast
enough.
for the podcast
Yeah.
listeners, Hudson, this entire time we're an hour and a half in. He's been wearing a Grogu Baby Yoda. Like, what is that? It's like almost like a Snuggie, but it's a hat / blanket.
Yeah,
thing?
I was gifted this for Christmas. I believe it is a child's blanket, but
it looks like it would be child sized.
yes,
It looks great.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm using it as a headdress.
You like
almost. It's
Hercules.
warming my head.
You look like Professor Quirrell.
Oh my goodness! Who do you have on the back of your head, Hudson?
Just sneeze.
What's that?
Who do you have on the back of your head if you're Quirrell? Who's your Voldemort on the back of your head?
It's Tom Hardy.
Yep. That's yeah.
He's like,
Good try.
Mr. Wayne, I was wondering what would break first.
Mr. Oswin. With
Mr.
that,
Oswin.
we're gonna take a break, y'all. Thank you for sticking in with us here. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, hey, what's up? But
If
no.
you're new, we're sorry. We're always like this.
Yeah, we're always like this. You're at episode 8, you know by now. But please click follow, click subscribe wherever you are. Please follow us, and we really appreciate it. We're having a great time here playing this game. As you can tell, we're friends, and we love playing games together. And you're gonna get more of that right after this break. All right.
Thank you, 10.
Yeah, 10. Thank you, 10. Goodbye.
5, 10. Who's to say?
Hey, we're back.
I didn't realize we were coming back that quick, and I was talking.
What are you? He's got a brush, Matt. You're holding a brush.
You ready for this plug?
Yeah, sure.
Do you hate it when you get stuff on your keyboard?
Oh.
Get an architecture brush. One sweep, and it's clear. Architecture brush. We don't sell them, but I mean, get yourself one, man. That's
Block him. Get him out of here.
I am bringing back the goat.
I'll be blocked with a clean keyboard. All right.
Yo, we're playing Call of Cthulhu. We're playing Call of Cthulhu Dark Ages. We are out in the woods right now. We got some mighty warriors here. We got a bard. We got a barbarian. We got a fighter, actually. And they're all out here trying to find this missing delegation of sort of guards from the local village. And right now, they are on their way to the charcoal burners of Corden. Right, so they are approaching this place, and before you can, what are you doing, Matt?
I just want to try something.
Oh, go ahead.
So do you have your goat?
Yeah, I have my goat.
Okay, you ready? Hang on. You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, London, would you like this goat?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, you can take
I
it.
love that goat. Let me get that.
Here you go.
Let me reach down and get this. Okay, I got it.
Yep.
Whoa.
got it?
Hey.
Yeah. You're
Thank
welcome.
you
Isn't
for
that
this.
cool?
This is what Chaosium sponsors us for.
That's fantastic.
this
You're
is
both being
top
kicked off
quality
the stream now.
Yeah.
Streaming technology is wild.
Okay,
man.
I'm done with the goat. Here,
I'm
take it
sorry,
back-
I'm
take
sorry,
it-
I'm sorry.
Take it back, Matt.
Okay, all right.
I'm
You want
just
to
gonna drop it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay.
You ready? Yeah. I got it. Thank you,
Awesome.
London.
You're
I
welcome.
hate this.
All right, so we're starting. Mine's on the ground now. Let me get it. Cthulhu Idol. Great. Next up, we are on our way to the charcoal burners, sort of encampment there. Before you can even get there, kind of like the charcoal burners of Totbur, you can smell it far before you get there. You can see it far before you get there. There's the heavy smoke in the air, and there's that scent of just char. And as you're nearing it, you can see this place is a little bigger. It has a couple more people, and they don't seem as rough as the Totbur charcoal burners. You can see almost like a family setting. So there's people working there. There's this one guy. He has like a little scruff on his face. His hair is very close to his head, kind of thin. Long nose and nice, inviting eyes. He's working there. There's some people working around with him. They're sweating. It's hot. You can feel the heat in the air. There is a kid that's running around. That's running around the encampment there.
Let me get the earring. Hold on.
Gotta fuck
Yeah.
this kid up.
Execute Order 66.
I accidentally stuck my finger in my brownie plate. Now I have brownie on my finger again.
Oh my god.
So this
Alright.
kid is running around, and you see the guy the main charcoal burner up there working. Ada, calm down now. Go back inside to your mother.
Is this the
Okay.
child that we've been seeing?
No. I mean, but again, you can go.
Would I not remember him?
You don't recognize this kid, but you can.
Are we
go,
gonna have to murder this child?
Yes.
Because I'm prepared.
You can go up and kick the kid if you wanted to, but he's running around. "Ah!" He's just having a great time. "Ah!"
You gotta do it
He's-
stealthy like.
he's running around, and he keeps going. But he sees you all approaching, the guy. Oh, hey, everybody! There's visitors. Hey, you're not from Corden, are you? Who are you?
Well, we're on a mission from is it Anwar? Anwar.
Oh yes, Anwar. Yes.
Yes.
Hi. Then he puts his stuff down. Hey, how may I help you?
Well, I am Daniel
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you, Daniel. I'm Omag.
Omag, and these are my friends.
Hi.
Maerwynn.
Hi, Maerwynn. Yes.
I'm Bricius.
Bricius. Nice to meet you, Bricius. What brings you out here? Or is Anwar in need of a charcoal shipment? I mean,
No,
we're
not quite.
bringing one tomorrow morning, actually.
What's his name?
Omag.
Oma?
Thanks.
So it's Omagh.
Oh, there's an H.
Needed H.
Oh
I
my
see.
god. Oh my
Ugh. Um,
Battalion.
unfortunately,
god. I'm sorry. Yeah.
unfortunately, Omog, the situation is not as simple as that.
Oh, well, what's going on here? All right, everybody. We're done for today. You're gonna go home to your families. We'll begin again in the morning. Now it's probably around probably say like 5 o'clock. It's beginning to be evening, and people. All right, Omog. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll go back. Yeah, sure. And they they all go their separate ways. He says, "Here, this way," and he puts his stuff away. He takes a minute to put away, close up shop for the day, and then he goes and goes towards this smallish hut, and he says to you all, "Well, this way, this way. My wife's she's making dinner inside. We can discuss that there. What's going on?"
Well, you were correct. We are on mission from Anwar. However, we are not from Corden. We're here on behalf of Tartbur. We've
Oh.
lost men, as we have now discovered, to these woods. And Anwar has as well. It seems there's a lot you might not be up to date on,
Wait, you said you're from Totbur?
and we come in peace.
You know Goofloff?
I do.
Oh yes, from Totbur. Oh my, what a small world.
He's a good friend.
That
Good
old
friend.
man.
And you could say that again.
Yeah.
That old as
mother-
time.
He had dinner with us actually. He was out here. He was just traveling by. He was lost out in the woods. We brought him back to here. He had dinner with me and my wife and Ada. Here now. I'm not gonna ask you again.
It's like
Look-
me when I take my dog outside.
he,
Oh, yeah.
peer-
No.
he peers inside, and as he opens the door, you can smell like this hearty soup. You can smell the vegetables and the broth inside, coming from inside. Your mother is almost ready for dinner, and you hear this kid, "Oh, I'm on my way!" And he runs. You see this kid bolt. He didn't even stop to address you. He just kind of pushes past you.
You know, that's valid.
Amy puts a hand on Bricius and pushes Bricius out of the way. And goes inside the little hut there.
It's the first time Bricius has ever seen a child.
What is that?
It's a small man.
Yeah. Just small man.
It's my son. His name is Ada. He's a rambunctious sort.
Well, where did you send Guthloff?
Send him? Back
Is
to
he here?
Totbur.
Where did you find him?
Oh,
He had mentioned to us before we left being lured around by some sort of spirit.
the woods are haunted.
We've heard that. We've heard that quite a lot.
That sounds like the meme where it says like moon's haunted.
Yeah.
Moon's haunted.
You're back early. Moon's haunted.
haunted.
What? Moon's haunted.
Forest is
Okay.
haunted, is what he says. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
We brought him
Fuck
back
yeah,
here.
dude. It sure is.
We brought him back here, and made sure he had something to eat, and he made it back to Totbur, I guess, if you all know him. How is he?
Well, isn't that the question?
What does that mean? Is he okay?
We cannot say for certain.
He's
You
himself.
don't. Old this time, however,
He's like
as you
himself.
said, these woods are haunted.
Yes.
These men, there's, as far as we know, at least 10, and they're nowhere to be seen. We are risking war with Tartbur and Corden simply based off the fact that these men are gone.
Men. Excuse me, Maerwynn, Bricius, Daniel. Tulare, are we able to spare any soup? And you hear a voice from inside. No, we barely have enough. Who's out there? We have friends, dear. We have friends. We can't feed them. We don't have enough. And you see this woman come to the door and she looks at you all. Oh, hello. Hi. You're here for dinner? Who are
No,
these
we
people?
have our own provisions. Don't worry about us.
Nay.
Who are these people? And he looks down at her. To Larry, I think that they need to come inside. We need to talk with them. They're here from Totber. Do you remember what I told you about the fighting? She looks up at him. We have enough to go around. I'm sorry. Come in. And he holds the door open for you, as you can see inside, and you're able to go in if you would like. And he ushers you in, basically. Yeah, so he ushers you all in, and he sets a table. There was really only spaces for two. I mean, and then like a little place, like with little, very small, basically a cup for the kid to have some of this stew. There's this big pot in there, where the stew is cooking.
Out of politeness, I mean, Daniel's gonna turn down. He'll just take a cup of water.
Yeah, we've got food. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's been there before, and he's not looking to burden this family.
Okay, well that's noted. That's very noble of you, I guess. Yeah, but as you go into the hut, they don't have much space, so the place is packed with shit. Like there's stuff everywhere. It's dark inside. Yeah, it's getting darker. Of course, they only have a few candles that lights things, but you feel cramped inside with all the stuff that's there. The little bed, the table with the big stew pot that seems too big for the place, obviously, but it's there. And they eat.
I'm having flashbacks to my apartment in Auburn right now. Like, oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but there's this table on the side which has this massive stew pot on it, and they get stuff out that you can hear them scrape with the ladle the bottom. Barely enough, really. So they get some for the kid. Are you having any Bricius? I know that Maerwynn and Daniel are forgoing.
Bricius smells the soup or whatever it is, cabbage water, and tries to see if there's anything wrong with it, as if it's been poisoned, or anything bad about it. But if not, then he eats. He's
Okay.
very famished.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm trying to see if you have anything here. Give me a natural world roll, but just with the first glance, it smells like, as you mentioned, cabbage or some carrots in there, some sort of game in there as well.
I made a failure, 81 versus 50.
Okay, so you're not able to tell just by smelling it if there's any sort of poison scent in there or any sort of poison herb or poison berry. You don't know that. But what I will tell you is that, as soon as it's been served, they go ahead and they just go into it. It's all out of the same pot. It's all in one thing, and they go at it. The kid, he's hesitant, but he continues to eat it, and she eats it. But you can give me a psychology roll, any of you.
Yeah, because I mean, the way you rushed us in something seems off.
Okay, yeah, everybody give me psychology. Ooh.
Wow.
No fucking way.
Wow.
10 versus 10 success.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
That's the hard one.
Yes. So
That longest yeah boy ever.
We all have 10.
yeah, so you see that he's not nervous, but like he's very slow to eat, almost losing his appetite because it's almost like he has bad news and he just doesn't want to give it. He seems like the kind of person that's like, okay, come on in, but he's like, oh, I don't want to make anybody sad.
Hey, London.
Yeah.
Hey, London.
Yeah.
Did you kill my boyfriend?
Did I kill him?
Did something kill my boyfriend?
That's the way the world turns.
You have to look for him. That's this game. You're trying to find him, right? But he looks like this man's looks like he has bad news. That's what he looks like.
Gotta get my blanket ready for my emotional support.
Would you like to take this one away, Maerwynn, or?
Okay. All right. So, what's the awful thing you're about to tell us?
Well, he looks at his kid. He notices the kid is distracted. Just being like a little kid. And he says, I witnessed a fight between people from Topper and people from Corden. They were fighting out in the woods. I saw men die both sides. There were several deaths. I don't know any of these people, but it didn't look good. They ran off into the woods after each other. This one guy, he looks at his wife, gets up from the table and goes and puts her arm around the kid and kind of plays with the kid's hair, but in a way that she's like covering his ear. You know what I mean? And he's like, I saw one of your men hacking at the arm of one of the Cymric. Arm off, blood everywhere. He screamed. He fell to the ground. He couldn't go any further. He tried to crawl with one arm and through the neck. It wasn't far from here. I was gathering wood. And I saw it. I didn't want to get in the way. I don't know what's going on in Corden. I don't know what's going on in Totber. But I have a family here. I have a job that pays enough. I have a wife, my son Ada, and Teleri, my love. I came back home. Yes.
Oh my God. I'm sure you've caught the gist, maybe from your own countrymen. Tensions are rising. However, these men, all of them, were on a peace mission. All 6 on either side had the same ideals when they met. A clash, it makes no sense, including Maerwynn and I. We uncovered a body in the woods. I'm not certain if it was the same area around here. However, it was not. This man was not killed by a sword. Maerwynn.
He wasn't killed by anything, really. It was before he died, he mentioned Will of the Wisps, which you would know as a puka.
Spirits.
And he was sprouting out in mushrooms, and it's as if the forest itself killed him.
When was this?
Earlier today.
I saw them fighting earlier today. This was
Can you
not...
lead us? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Can you lead us there?
I don't... It's gonna take some social skill for this.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Damn.
And you can all try.
Okay, fuck it. Please.
He looks at his kid, and you can see this is a tight family. I mean, not only do they look alike, they all have like this reddish hair, but like their facial features are all very, very similar as well.
I'll try one. Okay, didn't expect that one.
Don't fucking intimidate him. I was gonna sweet talk him.
Intimidate him. You rolled it. Intimidate
Don't
him.
intimidate you, because I didn't get a chance. He didn't even say anything. He just rolled it.
Maerwynn is leading this charge. It was supposed to be after her roll.
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
Maerwynn. Go ahead, Maerwynn.
I was gonna say,
It was gonna be a light intimidation. It wasn't gonna be.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna bash your kid in.
You love that kid. Well, I sure hope so. Because that's terrible.
you don't have to take part in this. This is not your fight, your problem. We just need you to show us where you saw them. Someone I'm very close to is in the party from Topper. I need to find him.
Someone you care about.
Yes.
Persuade.
66 versus 70.
That was a close one.
Christ.
That wasn't gonna go well.
Not gonna go well at all.
All right. I will take you into the forest where I saw them. I will. Time is of the essence. Do you want to go tonight? It's growing dark, but if there's any survivors, I fear that they won't survive until morning.
Well, Omok,
Yes.
do you happen to know the name Maerwynn?
Who?
Perhaps you might know her as, well, apologies to such a lovely woman, a hag in a lean-to.
Have you been talking to the witch of the woods?
Is more of she sought us out, it seems.
I don't want to be involved in any witching business.
It's nothing of the sort.
Okay.
However, there is reason to believe the heat from these burners keep whatever might be haunting this forest, whatever evil lies within, at bay.
So, my family is safe. Is that what you're saying?
It seems by all logical reasons, as long as these charcoal burners stay warm, it appears that way, for whatever that may be worth from an old hag.
If it makes you feel any better, I have a gift for your son that will protect him from the witch.
Don't give him. Oh, God.
Oh, what is it?
If he wears this every day while he is outside, the witch will not harm him. It seemed to scare her off when I was in her presence.
Whoa. Well, what do you say, Ada? And Ada looks at you. You can see the freckles on his face with wide eyes. Oh. And he just reaches his arms out at it and grabs at the fur there and puts it on. Oh. Hey, Dad, I feel tough. As he says, you're the
Daniel,
toughest. You're the toughest boy.
Daniel, did he just give this child a carcass? that
I'm going
he
to
found
punt
in the
the shit out of that child, don't worry.
Wait.
I don't trust him.
That's what you say? No, he doesn't. He doesn't hear you.
He's a lovely child.
He's a menace. It is time for him to go to bed. He
Dead
would
of
not be.
sentence.
He would not be lovely if he spent 12 hours with you, Daniel. Do you want him?
Oh no, thank you.
There you go. And you hear Teleri go, "Oh my, stop. He says, "All right, now the bed, boy, the bed." And the kid looks up. "Dad, I want to go with you." "We're not going anywhere, boy." And he says, "Dad, I know you're going to go find the. You said there was people fighting. I have this. I want to be a hero, Dad." "No, you're going to bed," he says. What's that?
Nothing.
You said bring him?
Don't bring the child. That would be
Can
terrible for him.
like bend down and get to like eye level with the child?
Yeah.
But if you go with your father and us, who's going to stay here and protect your mother?
Oh,
She
Oh.
needs someone like you here to watch over her.
yeah. Mom, yeah. And she says, "Yes, Ada, yes. Need someone big and strong to stay here and protect me." And he just looks.
That was a solid point. I gotta give you that one.
Okay.
Look, if there's anything I know, it's how to get kids to leave you alone. Like, I'm real good at that.
That's valid.
I
So
have 6 young cousins. I'm pro at this.
so Omar goes over and he not he goes over to the where the pot of stew was. There's that table it's sitting on. There's a lot of junk under it. He reaches under there. You hear like metal clang, and he pulls out. It's a small dagger, small knife. He gives it to the kid. Here, protect your mother with this. If anybody strange comes and knocks on the door, you don't let them in. And if anything goes wrong, you use this how I showed you, son. Yeah, Dad, yeah. He goes back. He reaches in, pulls out an axe. All right. I think it's time.
I suggest we all bring torches with us for whatever, if it may be some warding properties.
And this is the place for torches too, yeah. So you can
Yeah.
get torches and fire and head on out into the dark, right? And he gets his axe, he gets his torch, and he heads off. You know, kisses his wife, tussles his kid's hair, and then walks off into the night. Now it's getting darker and darker. Not just like the light, but as you move to the what seems to be just deeper and deeper into the forest, which seems to be in the heart of the forest, as kind of going along with the poem earlier, as you're going along into the heart of the forest, it just gets deeper and deeper and darker and darker. You can hear the sound of the animals grow, like not like bears or anything, but or like coyotes, but like like bugs and like frogs, and it gets louder and louder. Crickets, yeah, that kind of stuff. So that just gets louder and louder, and you're walking. You're walking and walking and walking.
I don't know if they have cicadas in England, I'm gonna be honest.
There's yeah, you're walking there.
Cool.
There is you feel a little something funny. Something funny in your
Here
mouth.
it is.
What? No, you feel something funny in your mouth, Bricius.
Oh,
It's like a string. You got like some hair in your mouth.
Ugh, what is that?
It's dark. You can't really see, but there's a piece of hair that's just stuck in your corner. Of
Just
your mouth.
randomly in my mouth?
Or like when you you're just walking and like you move a certain way and something tickles you, you're like, what
Oh
is
yeah,
that?
oh
And you pull that out.
does Bricius have facial hair?
Yeah.
yes.
He's got a goatee, right?
He has
He has like a handlebar mustache.
he has like blonde mustache, goatee, and
Oh,
hair.
he's got a blonde. Okay.
But you do pull out like a little blonde hair.
Okay, it's his hair
I
thing.
thought it was no. It's probably not. Anyway,
What do you mean?
We're pretending it's his.
no,
It's
Daniel's,
fine.
Daniel's on board. He's still moving.
He's still moving.
Doesn't
Alright.
think twice about it.
Gotcha. Yeah, but you're going there, and it's like Omag is like, all right, well, I saw them over here, so it started right here. This is where I saw a big conflict. I saw a man die near this area, but he ran off in the woods this way. He was stabbed and he started bleeding, and I could see him stumbling, and he stumbled off over there. It wasn't a pretty sight. It was horrible.
I want to try to find any sign, and I rolled a spot hidden of 21 versus 55.
Okay.
But the
That will do
gun.
it.
That would do it though.
Okay,
Hard
cool.
success.
Okay, cool. So you see, I don't know how you see this, but you see it. It's dark here, but you see like the reflection of like the glint of a piece of metal way off in the distance.
And this is okay. So before anything happens from there, so this is the kind of path that Omag has taken us on, and this is that checkpoint where he has pointed us in the direction of a deceased person.
Well, yeah, yes.
Could I go ahead and get a clear out? As Daniel would clear out an area for a fireplace and get some wood
Good
burning.
call.
Okay, cool.
So let's get a decent little fire going.
All right, cool. Give me a luck roll, just see how quickly that comes together.
That is a very good idea. Oh,
How are we rolling 100 versus 60 failures?
So
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
So the
I
wood
gotta
that you
leave.
have, like, it's just not very good for firewood. Like, it's like very wet or something, and it's just not sparking.
Bricius, a
And-
hand.
And Bricius comes over and helps and has a success of 48 versus 69.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah.
That's a keeper.
No, no, no. I'll tell
Kidding,
you
I'm
this.
kidding,
Yeah,
I'm
so
kidding.
you have the torch there. You have your torch, so you're trying to use that to kind of get some stuff started there. But again, it won't catch. It won't light permanently yet. But you still do have your torches. All three of you do, including Omog. And yeah, but you see this glint of metal on what seems to be like a larger object. Maybe it's far in front of you. I don't know quite how you saw this, but you gave a good spot hidden roll, so that's how you saw it.
I'm just very good at this. Okay. I want to go check it out.
Okay, so the closer you get to it, and Omog is there, kind of there with you. It kind of is at the entrance of like a clearing, but like seems to be like dead there in the path is a person.
Pull up my dream. Hold on. There's something about a clearing in my dream.
Yeah, I think we all had one.
Yeah. Okay. Who
Yes.
is this person?
Well, yeah. So they're wearing like Cymric wear. This is a person from Corden, and they're dead there, and you can see Omog. Just look. Oh my goodness. Bricius, Daniel, we have one of the men here. And he calls you over, and you all can see
Alright.
this dead, I guess, Corden soldier here. You can see the sword that's in his hand there. It's drawn. It's in the hand, loose. Obviously, he's dead. But there was some conflict here. Give me a sanity roll for this dead body.
Ooh, hard success on Daniel's part. Nice.
Success 59 versus 53.
You know
49.
what, Bricius?
Fuck you, Bricius.
I
Fuck
forgot
you.
those.
Tyler.
Why do I forget?
Extreme success 10 versus 99.
Oh
This
my
is so
God.
stupid.
This is stupid.
Like, it is so
I
stupid.
this is broken. This is broken.
Yeah.
For-
Unlimited
okay,
health.
If you're
cheat
just
code.
jumping in, he did it legitimately through pulp rules.
This
We
is-
still hate it.
nonsense,
This is
but we-
this is
but it was
broken.
legitimate.
No, I didn't. I watched G4 TV. I went and watched not cheat codes, but cheaters. And I watched one of
Cheaters.
those-
That's a different show.
yeah, I know.
That's where you Oh my
It was,
God.
it was a good show. It was a
Pretty
good
sure we
show.
make this joke literally every stream.
I feel like this is my first time hearing it. I've never heard that about the cheaters.
Brought up G4 before, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so you're looking upon the. What were we talking about? You're looking at the body.
We all succeed. There's a body. We succeeded our
Yeah,
sanity.
so yeah.
rolls. We're fine.
So you've seen bodies before. It's sad, but it's the
We've
reality.
made bodies.
It's the you've made exactly. It's the reality of this time. It's a hard time, and people have a certain exterior to them. So you see this and you're like, wow, okay, yeah, this guy wasn't lying. There is some sort of conflict here, some serious conflict.
Daniel's going to go ahead and take any sort of cordon patch off of the body. He's not starting to get the body out of there, so.
He also has like another clasp around his cloak. It's kind of like the one that was from earlier. Like a decorative clasp, like there was the artisanal bread, like the artisanal clasp. He has one of those too. Yeah. So
So we'll probably take that if it can fit in my pouch.
yeah, well, definitely.
Okay.
Can either of you tell how he died? And I also want to look and see how he died. See if it was wounds.
A good
just
point.
mushrooms.
Yeah, let's bring those torches in a bit closer.
Is
No,
that a
without.
nature world? I mean, nature.
Nature wound.
Medicine,
Medicine.
Fuck.
Natural world rule.
medicine.
The thing we're all bad at.
Take my medicine.
I think we all have one.
Like a gentleman.
Yeah, I think we all have one.
I have 40.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
Oh!
Oh,
Yes.
Oh!
Yes. Extreme success 3 versus 40.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you see the sword out, and you see some blood, but it will take you moving him and turning him over and kind of peering. You can see his like eyes like wide, his mouth wide, but out of his nose sprouts like these like fungus, like this mushroom that's completely stopped up his nostrils. And even if you look inside his mouth, you can see that his kind of throat passageway is blocked by this fungus.
I'm gonna take a few steps back.
It doesn't explode or
Maerwynn
anything.
freezes. Is this what's going to
Well,
happen?
Bricius, if you remember our description, well, see for yourself.
Seems as though someone had a bad trip with shrooms.
I inhaled spores from the last one we found.
Well, you did what? From
The-
this is you see
This is not the first time we've seen this, Omog.
God Almighty! And he just looks around. And you can see him. Oh my! Wow! Should we leave?
We need to find the rest. He was running for this clearing. What's through here?
I don't know. Okay. I trust you. And
Look, if you have a son to get back to,
yes.
you need to return home. This is not your fight. Do you feel safe traveling on your own?
No. Listen. I don't know what craziness, what madness has gotten in me, but I trust you all. And if worse comes to worse, I will fight alongside you.
I suppose making these forests safer would be better for you and your son.
The center of the forest isn't far. We must press on. We must find the rest of these bodies. And as he goes off, he starts calling, "Hello? Is anyone out there?"
Careful, Omog.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll be. Is that the mood? Are we being quiet in the mood?
Yeah,
I'm
that
sorry.
is the mood.
Hey,
Quiet.
what are the vibes here?
Well, I didn't mean to say that. That was me
Yeah,
Let's
talking.
yeah,
just
do
do a
not
quick
read the
vibe.
room.
Is that the
Your
vibe?
vibes are off, Omog.
Is that the vibe? Omog, your kid does not pass the vibes.
Vibe check.
You just punch.
Oh God. Okay. I feel as though it is better for us to stumble upon them than for them to stumble upon us.
So stealth
Quietly,
is what we need.
yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Hey.
Everybody give me stealth rolls as we're moving deeper into the center of the forest and it gets darker and darker and darker.
Not gonna
Deeper
go well.
underground.
I'm gonna roll it for Omog too.
59,
Okay,
40.
his is pretty good.
Great.
Okay, but
For
he
those
was
at home, we all didn't succeed.
Omog
Yeah, we
succeeded.
Oh,
sure did.
okay. Omog's sneaky.
Well, he's like leading you all as he goes in here. It's very quiet. Your lights all give you a good amount of visibility, even though it's dark. But something that you see as you move into what seems to be this central hub, about 400 feet in diameter. There is this large circle of toadstools. Huge. Off to the left, and you can hear this, like a little bubbling spring, little babbling brook off to the left of you. But as you look around, man, you see men, both of Totber and of Corden, hanging from the trees from chains around their wrists. And that's when you hear the moaning. Some are moaning. Some are dead. Some of them have been torn in half. You can see the entrails dangling out of some of these people from both sides. There are vines intertwined with their intestines. Vines that come from the trees, vines that come from the ground. It is this mingling of organic matter. It's disgusting. Out of every orifice you can imagine, eyes, nose, mouth, ears, you can see the fungus protruding out from everywhere. Within the toadstool ring, I don't want to break this up, but give me a spot hidden roll really quick, Maerwynn.
Oh, we froze. Okay, spot hidden. I can do that.
Yeah.
71 versus 55.
Okay.
Fuck.
Cool. You see what appears to be several men of Totber there in the center of this toadstool ring. You're not quite sure who, but there are several there. They seem to be just lying, almost like face down. They appear to be sleeping. You can see their bodies rise and collapse and rise and collapse. One of them that you can see, you see the blonde hair of Linsing lying there, along with 3 others. There is a 5th in the circle. He dances maniacally. He's running around just like arms flailing, legs flailing, dancing like he's possessed, like he can't control his body, just around the circle, around the ring. This man is past exhaustion, but he keeps going. He can't help it. On the far side of this mushroom ring, there rests the carcass of this huge bear. Fungi and plants sprout from the bear's, abdomen, mouth, ears, eyes, the different, wounds that this bear has. It's coming from everywhere. But you can see that it has this rotted scalp, and the scalp basically is nothing but just bone, like exposed bone from the bear. As you're looking at all of this, you can't help but to give me a sanity roll.
Yeah. Hard success for Daniel. I'll take it. 1455.
Fuck, failure. 6253.
Hey, Bricius, what'd you roll?
Funny enough, I rolled a success.
Good. Okay, that's good. That's
It
good.
was a.
I don't think you know how bad I want you to fail one of those.
78 versus 99. It'd be funny if it came up as 100 versus 99.
Hey, it's possible.
Apparently, yeah.
Proving that tonight.
I'd probably just log out of the stream.
Fuck.
Okay, that's great. 1 second. I like that.
I don't.
I don't.
London just rolled a 6.
I like that. Oh, I'm rolling again as well. Oh, double 6s. I'm sorry for screaming. If you pass or fail, you lose 6 points of sanity.
Oh man.
And as you see this, and all of your worst fears come to fruition. Everything that you've been learning about is before your eyes, and just seeing the vines and the entrails just mixed together, it's not a pretty sight. As it breaks the fabric of your brain. Give me intelligence rolls, all of you.
Shit. Thank God. I also have a bonus dice to intelligence, but
9360 failure. Okay.
Ooh.
10 versus
Name,
60,
Bricius?
extreme success. That was actually, that was still a 10 versus 60.
Failure. 96 versus 65.
Perfect. Okay. So let me do another roll here. I'm rolling on my bout of madness table.
Sorry, I'm very cold. I have to snuggle in my blanket.
For Bricius and Daniel. Okay. So as you see this, I'll also give you a little taste of what else is happening around you. There is a light coming from directly behind you, nearing you. It followed the path that you made. It's not a white, bright will-o-wisp light. It is a torch light.
And this kid done fucked up now.
Kid.
And if one of y'all looked back, you would see the fur that Bricius gifted the child
This fucking kid.
Good lad.
Underneath the cloak, you see this disfigured little being with these sharp teeth, holding the torch, but also holding the fur that's on his head, the Grogu, the fur. And in front of you, Omog says,
I didn't trust that child from the beginning.
He was too nice. That's a good point. Damn.
"Why don't you all stay for a while?" It's what Omog says. Well, no, wait, you can't take it out, Bricius. Y'all are under a bout of madness, baby. I got
Y'all are
y'all.
fucking crazy. I'm the only one that's okay.
I got your characters. So I rolled on the bout of madness table, and I'm gonna roll a d10 for how many rounds this lasts. This round lasts for 2 rounds of combat if possible. But here's the thing. In your madness, as he says, "Why don't you stay a while?" Daniel and Bricius, your breathing, once quick and panicky, slows. You two have never felt more relaxed than you have been in your entire lives. Omog walks towards you. He puts one hand behind your back, Bricius. He puts one hand behind your back, Daniel, as your minds are swirling, as your body and your muscles are relaxed, and he walks you all over, past the toadstools. He puts hands on your shoulders and just sits you down and then lays you down. Okay, cool. So, but as this is all happening, that guy is just dancing around you still, dancing around the entire ring. Maerwynn.
I should have known there was some face shit going on. Okay.
So what I would say, going to Feywild? No. So what I should say is
No, like fucking fairy ring.
What I would say is, this. I'm playing a scenario from Cthulhu Dark Ages right now. I've twisted this into our campaign, and it gives me what a suggestion for a role right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Maerwynn earlier in last episode was already influenced by a certain fungus. so there's no role right now as Maerwynn is pulled just with every ounce of her soul into the center of the ring. She joins up with this guy, this Cymric guy. He has he's kind of balding on top, but has his beard, and his eyes light up as he sees you, Maerwynn. And you two dance in this maniacal jig all the way around the circle, all the way around the circle again and again, arms flailing, as Omog and as little Puka stare at you, smiling. They're not moving an inch.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Okay. Okay. Daniel and...
Are we dead?
Daniel and Bricius.
Let's find out. Maerwynn.
Daniel and Bricius, make a power roll.
You got it. 36.
Do I need to start
hard
working on my
success.
new character?
Let's just see what. Oh, nice.
Oh, dear God.
Oh my god.
That is 2 successes. Hard for Daniel.
Oh.
30-60. 89. Go ahead.
Yeah, a success. 89 versus 90.
Okay, cool.
Mushroom
for us.
dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? It means you lived a life of sin.
Okay. Cool.
Very cool.
Cool.
This isn't
got
cool.
It. Got it. Carly, give me a hard Constitution roll for Maerwynn.
Okay. Sure.
Oh! Shit!
Yo!
18. Okay, so my constitution is 50, but I did a hard roll, so it's a hard success at 18 versus 25.
Oh,
And
yes.
Jesse has pointed out how
the whole family looked the same. Yeah, they all had red-haired freckles like fucking toadstools do.
How the hell are we supposed to know that?
Oh my goodness. So yeah, Maerwynn snaps out of it. She stops dancing as the guy keeps going around her. You see Omog. What? What? Get them to the tree.
Be pulp, bitch.
Chain them to the tree as the puka closes in on you, as Omog closes in on you. As you hear shuffling. As this undead bear rises within the toadstools. All right, give me dex orders again.
It's a
Oh,
fairy
Lord.
ring. Oh god, my dex is 70.
Okay, cool.
Another hard success for.
Well, you don't have to
Daniel?
roll. Just tell me what it is.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
50.
70.
Cool. Who wants to go first between Maerwynn and Bricius?
I would suggest Maerwynn since
In a bit
Bricius
of a
is
pickle.
out of
Yeah,
action.
I'm the one that's standing up.
And
Cool.
Maerwynn,
Yeah.
this is near me if you need it.
I have a dagger.
I got
That's why-
this.
That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. This is near you, or it's on me if you need it.
But then you won't have a sword.
I still have my throwing axe.
Okay. Could I, if I...
Actually, I
what
have
would
two swords.
roll?
I have two swords. Because I have this, and then I have the sword that.
Okay,
the,
what would I roll if I used a sword?
It's is it a D6 for
Would
damage?
it still use the same versus 40 as my dagger?
Yes, it still use that same one. Oh yeah, but the sword would be a D8 actually.
Okay, so I would still use just... I would still roll against a 40 though.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Seeing Bricius on the ground and looking around, I'm gonna grab one of his swords.
Which
and
one do you
just
grab?
Fucking.
Which one do you grab?
Which one's closest to me?
Yeah,
I don't
does
know
she
which
even
one's
know?
closest to me. I'm
We'll
not
just
going
say
for any
Excalibur. We'll just say Excalibur's the one. That's
Okay,
closest to
cool.
me.
I grab Excalibur. Apparently, which is a wild sentence to say out loud.
I grab
Excalibur.
Excalibur.
And I turn to the closest enemy near me. There's a bear, right?
You're not first. The puka is first.
That's good.
It has the highest dex here.
What?
The puka has the highest
Fuck.
dex here.
I'm telling you, man, this damn child.
All right.
Well, I
cool.
have the sword.
So the puka starts like changing form. You see kind of the little figure dissipate as this bright light starts powering up and starts getting brighter and brighter. So this is going to be an opposed power roll. So a power roll, please.
I would like for everyone to know that London is very stealthy in the ways he kind of
Oh, I still have it on hard.
preps us, and we were under the impression that this kid did not matter to the story. He is very
Because
creative.
we were making jokes during the break about murdering any child we find. And London says, "Oh, I'll give y'all a child to kill."
I
He-
did.
We thought he was kidding. So we just completely disregarded this child.
And you'll know when we figure him out. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Do
But
I re-roll that power roll or just take...
Yeah, listen. Yeah, you lost.
did a hard.
You can't beat an extreme success. I rolled a 3 versus
Oh,
an
yeah.
85 for the puka. As this light glows and glows, and it just compels you to follow it. The light, he basically turns into this floating orb that goes back towards the center. Obviously everybody else is down for this.
Do
The
I get a
bear-
bonus die since I know that it's a will-o'-the-wisp?
Nah, nah, you don't.
yeah,
nah.
something tells me to just.
Sorry,
no,
I'm
it's-
pulling a Laura Bailey and just trying to get advantage at this point.
If you see that light, no, you gotta follow it, and you're back into the. You're back into the ring. Um, okay, everybody. It seems to be. It's gonna go back around to the puka, which is waiting. It's gonna go to Omag, which he is waiting, watching to see what happens here. Maerwynn, you're back in the center of the circle. Give me a Constitution roll.
Yep. Sure am.
We got ourselves in a tricky situation.
Okay, now I'm gonna grab Excalibur. Oh, I've frozen. Hold on.
Yeah, we haven't seen any roll yet. Waiting on roll 20.
Oh wait, what are we rolling? I missed something.
Constitution.
Frozen. Oh shit. Hard or regular?
Regular. Wait, no, wait. Sorry. The others will be a hard.
I shouldn't have said that. Hard
It
success.
doesn't
23
matter.
versus 25.
Perfect.
Don't matter. These mushrooms. Fuck you, chicken strips.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. Got it. So, what would you like to do?
I would like
As-
to now grab Excalibur,
Got it. Okay.
and I want to swing at this bear.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the bear is right there. It's the closest thing to you now. It's in that circle as well. Swing at
Yeah.
the bear, please. Give it to me.
Yeah, I'm
Swing.
gonna attack the bear. I'm gonna. Do I just roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to like add the sword real quick,
You don't have to. You can
or
just
just roll my dagger?
You can no. You just give me a D8 roll after your actual, test roll.
Okay, so we'll just do that. That is an extreme success. So then I'll roll a d8. That is a 4. And then I guess another d8 because I rolled an extreme success.
Okay. Let me check this out
I
here.
don't know how this works.
Yeah, 1 second. So that'll actually just be your full 8. Full 8 damage to the
Oh,
bear.
shit.
Yeah.
I do 12 damage to a bear the first time I ever use a sword.
Yes.
What is the extra 4? Is that a damage bonus?
What?
Is that a damage bonus?
It says extreme damage from getting an extreme success. Because when I rolled, I just
Oh, plus
clicked
your-
dagger and I was just going to re-roll.
Yeah, so you rolled a 4 and then
Yeah,
it's
because
plus
it's
your 8.
1d6.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, so it's
Perfect.
12.
Cool. How do you do it? How do you attack this bear with Excalibur?
I'm just grabbing this sword and I don't super know what I'm doing, so I just hack at this thing, like just slash across.
Cool. And as you slash across, there's not even any blood.
Is the bear
as
like
you're
standing
just-
up?
Not yet. No, it's like on all fours coming at you.
Okay, cool. I'm slashing then.
Great. Fantastic. All right. Back around to the puka,
God,
which
I'm
is
stressed. That's what I should have gone after. But there was a bear right next to me, and my friends are on the ground next to this bear.
Well, I
so
feel like
they're my
Maerwynn
main
would-
priority
Aaron
right
would never have to
now.
look at it, but yeah, it's true.
So this puka coalesces back into a little person and swings that torch that it had. Like the torch came back, the cloak came back as he swings this torch.
You
at
think I won't murder a child? Fuck.
Okay, so extreme
Phew.
damage. So that was all right. So it's 1d6. I rolled a 2, so then the 1d6. Wait, I rolled a 1 plus 1, and then 1d6 to that. So that is 8.
To me?
8 damage to you. Plus he hits you with the torch, so that's a d4 fire damage as well. A 4. So that's 10.
Phew.
Wait, is it? Yeah. Wait, 6 plus 8. 6 plus 2. 8.
Well, plus 8 is 12, London.
12, yes.
That's good. It's great. Just
I'm
got
at 7
fucked up by a
HP.
kid with a torch. I'm telling you, man, fuck them kids.
Okay, cool. Omag is there now. He is upset as he also closes in the distance. He doesn't have any magical powers that you can see, but he does have an axe. And he is bringing that axe in
It's my
towards you.
buddy. Right the planet's wrong.
What do you want to do? You want to try to dodge or you want to try to attack him back? Or
Yes, please.
yeah.
I want to dodge.
Okay. Cool.
Whoops.
So he got a success, 53
Failure.
versus 55 for 6 damage to Maerwynn.
And I got 78 versus 35 to dodge. I am now at 1 HP.
We're almost there where we have to make.
Your turn, Maerwynn.
No, bitch, you just die in this.
Oh, yeah, it's wrong game.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
turn.
there's no death saves.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes.
Can I? I'm trying to decide if I want to try to first aid myself, because if I don't, it'll make it worse. Are Bricius and Daniel almost back up?
They're back on this turn.
Okay.
The next action will be Bricius.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try to stay the fuck away from anything. I'm about to die. Like, Maerwynn knows she's about to die. So she's gonna tactical retreat. Just kind of seeing these two kind of come back around, she's just gonna get behind them as best she can.
Okay, you try to move
To
out.
kind of shield herself.
You use your action to really get out of there.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, it's Maerwynn.
Yes, I want to get
scrambling for
out of
any
there.
sort of, Bricius. You come back up.
Maybe trying to stop a little bit of bleeding as I do.
You're alert, Bricius. You are alert, Daniel. You don't know what got into you. You don't know why you lied down there, but whatever's force was holding onto your brains couldn't take you down all the way. As you're alert. Now, what do you want to do? There is the bear there. There is Omog there with this axe, and you do see this small thing wearing your Grogu skin.
Describe the environment.
Yeah, so you're in this big circle, a huge circle that's just a big toadstools all around,
Fairy ring.
something like that.
And I have initiative.
Yeah, your turn. Yes.
I go for the head of the small child.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
This. Oh,
He's
okay.
going from murdering old men to murdering children.
Not gonna metagame. I admire it, but
I would like to risk it. Can I use luck?
Or the beast.
You can.
I will use, let's say, two. Well, hold on. Well, if I do 2 points of luck and I bring it down to 60 versus a 60, will that work?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use 2 points of luck.
Cool. Yeah. So as you come in with the sword, you're hacking at the head of this thing. This like hit on someone's head with a blade would normally like kill them, but this thing is hardy. This thing is inhuman. It hurts it though. It hurts it. Cool. That really did some damage. That did a lot of damage to it, I'll tell you that. As it reels in pain. Next up is this bear that's coming for Daniel Smithson. It sees you getting up. It wants to smack you to the ground. If it can.
Sorry, guys.
It gets 2 attacks.
I'm just gonna hide behind you for a minute.
well, it works out that we're back. Yeah.
Oh, also, I should let you know that, what should I say? Wait a minute.
I did roll for dodge, but
Okay, cool. What I should say, yeah, the puka with the cloak that the heavy pelt that Bricius gave it has 2 points of armor.
son of a bitch, Bricius.
Oh, I hate that.
But the bear is gonna try to slap you twice with these big paws.
Okay, so oh, doesn't matter if I succeeded.
Yeah, it hits you twice for 15 damage on that first one.
Jeez,
Okay, so
Louise.
does my roll of a 35 dodge help at all with the regular slap?
Mm,
It's a regular dodge. It
Yes.
isn't a regular
Wait,
attack.
no, it would have to be hard. It would have to be a hard dodge to negate the regular success.
Okay, so I just took 21 points of damage. All right.
21 damage as the power of this bear
21.
knock you to the ground.
Okay. Man, I'm thinking a lot, and math is not my repertoire, so give me one moment.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, so each of those slaps was 3d6 of damage. Next up is Daniel.
Yep. So there's a circle of these mushrooms, correct?
Yes.
And in the center there are these.
There's people
Is-
sleeping, and there's that guy that hasn't stopped dancing around even as y'all are fighting.
And where did we sit down?
In the
In a-
center, just somewhere in the center.
Um.
And of course, there are people hanging from trees by their wrists with chains all the way around.
By a tree, yeah.
Yeah, from trees all the way around. You see Cymric, the bodyguards from Totbur, all the way around.
Assuming that Daniel slapped, on his ass, kind of out away from the center by this bear, he'd like to make a very quick attempt, just kind of stepping on one of these mushrooms. Not really much of an attack.
I got you, yeah. Just to see what it does.
Yeah.
It looks like a normal mushroom, and as you step on it, squish, it just squishes right away. Delivers some spores out from it. They kind of come up. Power roll
From both of us?
from Daniel.
Okay, that's a failure.
Got it. Okay. Next up is who's at the top? The Puka. The Puka.
Damn, I was hoping I could do that outside of an attack, but oh well.
Oh wait, you didn't get an attack, did you? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that was kind of like just a very quick.
Yeah,
motion.
you still didn't get an attack yet. Yeah, so I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. What was your attack?
Okay, so I mean, clearly he's aggroed this bear. So I'm gonna try and bring this axe down on this bear here.
I'm sorry, Daniel.
No, it's all good. It's all good. 40-70 success against this bear
Boom.
with the axe, and it's coming.
Ooh.
So Daniel's learned to not let this thing go. So he's actually fashioned a leather strap from right under the base to the bottom of it, and it's been around his back that way ever since. And so he's pulling that off and coming straight down on top of
Dude.
the skull of this bear. Yeah.
Obviously, this bear is undead, but you see that you're weakening it very heavily. It's on its last leg of undeath, actually.
Oh boy.
The last leg. It is barely holding on as you come into it. Bricius.
Where? No, forget it. I want to finish the child.
Okay.
Fuck that kid up.
Ah,
Fuck.
what?
Fuck. Welcome to the last episode of Dark Ages.
Failure. 89 versus 60.
I got you. It's almost as if the kid dissipates or just teleports back as the sword goes through it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck me.
Let's keep rolling.
Cool. Puka. It's going to.
Wait, did we miss my turn? Or did Bricius react to the kid?
I reacted to the kid.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That was your reaction to the kid since it's the kid's turn. Got you. Yeah. So it just needs to. It's gonna come at you. With that torch.
To me?
Yeah.
Dodge.
Yeah. Okay, it has to be a hard success.
Man, the fates have ended this game early.
Don't say that.
All right, all right, all right.
I'm
You
gonna
can
say
imagine
it.
why I'm saying it.
I'm gonna fucking say it.
For
Failure 98 versus 17.
this knife that you saw Omar give his child earlier sinks into your body, comes across for 4 points of damage. But of course, you're wearing armor, so don't forget that.
Yes. So just 4 damage.
That's what I wrote. Yeah. So what's your armor?
Let me pull it up.
Shut up, Jesse.
You can say that again, Jesse.
So my leather boiled armor is a 1d6.
Okay, yeah. Roll your d6.
Give me 1 second. So 4.
Perfect. As it sinks into the armor, it doesn't do any damage to you.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Christ.
Omog. Omog has the axe. Omog's happy axe. He's gonna do like a 1-2 with the puka.
Dodge again?
Well, he failed, so it doesn't do anything to you.
I would still like to.
Bitch, you ain't gotta.
It's Maerwynn's turn. What are you doing? Are you still leaving, or what's going on?
Everyone's got to do what you
I love how
got
instantly.
He's already back in top, bro.
to do.
I'm okay. What's in front of me?
Excalibur.
Yes, thank you. Puka's up. Omog is up. Bear is up.
Mhm.
Barely.
Are you leaving the ring?
No.
Okay, you're just trying to get away from them and not draw attention.
I'm not. I have not said what I'm doing yet.
Okay.
Where is Omog in relation to the ring? Is he inside the ring?
Yes, everybody's inside the ring.
I'm going for Omog. He's the least threat. Or not least threat. You know what I mean.
Okay. Cool.
Least threat to me. Actually, no. I'm going to try to finish off the bear. I'm going to try to finish
Yeah, okay. Oh, thank God.
I was thinking he has the least chance to hurt me, but the bear has the least chance to hurt
He
me.
also
if I
has
kill
not
it.
been damaged, and you
Also,
have 1 health.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Not that it matters.
Fuck.
Yeah, it
Okay.
doesn't. Yeah. You missed the bear.
I miss, and I'm going to back up behind my friends again.
Okay, cool. Next up is Bricius.
Also, I entered this into Roll20 and I put it in as Excalibur ? Apparently ? So
How close is Omar?
Yeah, Omar he's right in, range with you. Everybody, you can reach anybody that you need to. But Omog probably 7 feet in front of you.
Perfect. I pull out my flankish throwing axe and I throw it at Omar.
Ooh. Cool.
Target
get
success, 14 versus 20.
right in the shoulder. For 4 damage to Omog.
Omog, not Omar. Oh.
I like Omar. That's a
I
funny.
killed Omar Bradley.
All right. Bradley. All right. Cool. Next up, the bear. I'm like, who's playing the bear? Okay. All right. Where's the bear?
My foot's gone to sleep. Oh, fuck.
It's
Oh,
going to claw. It's going to bring this big claw down into Daniel, and then as it tries to reach out and bite the back of Bricius as he throws that axe.
Oh,
Dodge.
thank you, bear. Oh, I'm frozen, apparently.
Oh,
Y'all hear me?
buddy. Oh, buddy.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you, Carly.
Oh, my video's just
Oh,
frozen.
you are frozen.
Love that for me.
I feel
Oh, I
like
think we're all frozen.
is everybody
Oh, we are
frozen?
all frozen.
Is everybody frozen but me?
Yeah.
It may be something with the OBS. There we go.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool.
Yeah, we're back.
But what
we're
did we
back.
just roll?
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
dodged,
Bad.
but failed.
The bear bit Bricius.
Did you dodge?
The bear
though?
bit Bricius. Yeah, I tried to dodge. Bite his teeth sink into Bricius. That's
Armor.
it. That's true.
Yeah, count that.
So give me 1 second.
Daniel just came close to death. He was exactly 16 points away from death. 66
my
versus 50.
5 points of armor.
Nice.
Okay,
I
cool.
have to
So
mute
13
myself 'cause
minus
I'm gonna
5.
make awful noises.
8.
8.
You lose 8 damage.
I'll take it.
8 hit points. Fantastic. Daniel.
Let's finish this bear off first off. But this is so I'm gonna
It's on its last legs, I'm telling you.
yeah. So it's a 66-70 success for 4 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I brought it down once. He clawed me. That would back Daniel up, and he's bringing it back again towards the jaw of this thing.
The axe?
Yeah, he's bringing the axe towards the side of its face after it just bit Bricius.
And you see the unlife go out of the eyes of this bear as it falls to the ground.
Okay. Is there I'd like to work something in here. It's not a action, it's a movement. How close are we from the edge of the circle here?
It's a huge circle. Y'all kind of entered into sort of like the first third of it, I'd say. So if you wanted to book it, you can get out of here in probably about a round.
Sorry, I'm thinking. Everybody.
Take your time, yeah. Take your time.
No, you're good. I'm also thinking and trying to
Um,
get the fuzz off my shirt from my blanket because it has fuzzed me up.
Maerwynn, how would you feel about possibly leaving the circle?
Bad because I feel like once we're in it and we resist it, we're good. At least for me. I would rather not leave this circle until everything is dealt with.
Well, shite.
I shook off the effects at first, and now I've not had to do it again.
Well, fuck it. I suppose,
No, this fuzz is bad.
okay, alright, I don't... If it'd take a whole round to get to the edge, and Maerwynn's not leaving, then, you get your way, keeper.
Hey,
Let's
man.
stay in the circle here.
There's only,
No,
there's only
it's a-
2 more people left.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
down this bear, this undead zombie bear.
Yeah, we're not looking too
In
hot.
D&D spell terms, this would be one of those spells where it's like the first time you enter an area, you have to do whatever. We're in it, so we're good. That's my thought process.
Alright.
Y'all are good anyways. I'm the only one that's got mushroomed.
Okay, and there's no first aid after that attack, then, is there?
After you made the attack,
Yeah, okay, got it. Just checking. Like to be sure.
I'm fine.
All right, let's roll.
Maerwynn is
We're-
fine. She's been just kicking it.
I'm just vibing. I'm just straight vibing right now.
It's back around to the puka puka.
Oh
Let it be
shit.
known, I was ready to get the fuck out of here.
Puka beads. Whatever.
Oh yeah, the puka shells. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm just taking a look at everything here. What does the puka want to do?
I want to get this buzz off my shirt.
Okay, cool. So the puka, you can see that torch burning. You can see that face of like being lit up by the flame as he wants to drive that into Bricius. So he has the torch in one hand, the knife in the other, and he's using them interchangeably. But he's going with the torch for now.
And I would like to dodge.
Well, he failed.
Failed. Okay.
Failed. Next up, Omog. Omog. Again, all he has is his axe, and he sees that Daniel just took out this bear. He's gonna try to come at Daniel with the axe.
Does he still have my throwing axe on his shoulder?
Oh, I just rolled Daniel's.
Yeah, you just
axe.
rolled mine.
How did you?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't know how you rolled that.
He does have this. He does have the axe in his shoulder.
Sorry.
Let me make sure this is all right here.
Every time you say Omog, my brain just goes, Omog. Just,
Oh my.
it's so stupid.
Oh my god. That's funny. Just making sure I have everything good here. It's a D6 for this axe. Plus a D4.
So you're still rolling for Daniel's axe?
No, this is Omog.
I don't need sleep.
Oh, I'm saying, were you
Fine.
trying to use mine for that one?
Nah.
Oh, okay, got it. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. And I'll try a dodge here, but that's...
I rolled a success of 31 versus 55.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I failed.
Cool.
Okay.
For 7 damage as he brings this axe. You can hear the bone in your arm as he brings it into your side.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I've
Maerwynn.
been called out. Okay. Sorry, I just got called the fuck out in the chat. Okay. You know what? Okay, what happened when Daniel stepped on the mushrooms earlier?
Just send like a cloud of spores up.
And I had a
Okay,
power
cool.
roll right
Not
after
what
that.
I was gonna. Not what I want to do then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna try to destroy it, but that's not a good idea. I'm gonna just. I'm gonna try to patch myself up a little bit. Let y'all do that.
Okay.
Let y'all handle that.
Are you doing first aid or medicine?
First aid.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have like a 1 for medicine.
Hard success. 8 versus 30.
Cool.
Wow.
Take 4 back.
Thank fuck. Okay, I'm at 5 hit points now, you guys. This is great.
Fantastic. Bricius.
And I'm still hiding behind my friends.
So, is there? So, what is illuminating this circle that we are in? Is there like a campfire?
It's all this. It's basically whatever torches you might have up. The one torch that stays, pretty much that I've been talking about is a torch that the puka has. There is very little light here, but light enough for you to see. And almost he gives off this like light himself as this light shines out among you.
Okay. Well, the undead zombie bear's dead, so
Yes. Re-dead, re-undead.
yeah.
Dead, red dead.
Redemption.
Who's the closest to me? Omag or Omog or the child?
The child.
Child.
Well, the child it is.
Oh, and he's even wearing the Baby Yoda.
He's wearing the Baby Yoda and he's the child.
The child.
Okay.
Failure.
Sorry, I took Excalibur.
95 versus 60. London, is there a way that you can you as the keeper can go in and like alter my rolls to make sure they're harder or something?
No.
No. This is going great for the story.
No, you're just bad.
Yeah.
You're just
Wish
bad.
you could push combat rolls, but you can't. It's Daniel's turn.
Fuck. All right. Let's bypass Omog here, and well, shit. Honestly, if he's right in front of me, because I imagine he's in front of me, right? You're muted.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, he was closest to you after he, came at you there with the axe.
Okay. I hate this.
Yeah.
All right. We're in it now. Let's go for Omog. And I failed. Great. Fantastic. This is good. I don't think I want to spend the 18 luck points either.
Yeah, but Puka. The Puka.
Well, I also am about to die, so I may as well. But
The
What,
Puka
Carly?
with a torch.
Prolong your death. I've learned my lesson about using. Oh fuck.
I'm down for using luck for that.
So
but
that's 3. So I rolled an extreme success 9 versus 60. That'll be he rolled 3 damage plus the 6, 9
On me?
to you, Bricius, with an extra D4 of fire damage.
Fuck.
1.
1.
So
10 damage.
-1, 9.
Yes.
Bricius, are you alive?
Yes, I'm alive.
Yeah,
As
he's
he
doing right.
sends this scoring ball of fire and wood, you can feel the splinters, the fiery splinters, come across your body.
Great balls of fire.
Omog.
I'm gonna go back to our poem if you don't mind me. I'm just gonna try to figure out what's going on.
Where are you, Maerwynn?
I don't know.
You're in the circle too, though, right?
Yeah, I'm behind Bricius and
She didn't want to leave. Yeah.
I'm like kind of between the two of them, behind them, trying to shield myself as best I can.
Okay, cool.
Why are you being?
Give me
What's that for?
Okay, yeah. So he's going to try to hit you. Gonna try to hit you. You can dodge with a bonus.
I hope you understand what's going to happen in this moment.
No, I wouldn't. I won't do that to you.
Dodge.
Yes.
It's a success. Do I need to roll my bonus die?
Yes. For it to go.
Shit.
Yeah, because it would have to be a hard. If you're dodging, against his success.
The
Maerwynn
30 versus 35 is just a normal success.
is dead.
No, that's 6 damage to you. What's your HP?
5.
So you go down to 0, but so Maerwynn, as this axe sinks into her, unconscious. You're not dead yet. You're not dead yet.
Yet.
You're not dead yet. You're not dead yet. You have another round. At the end of the next round, you'll have to do a Constitution roll. And you'll do that every round until you fail it. Unless somebody steps in and does, first aid or medicine on
Hey
you.
guys. Hey, guys. Hey you guys.
But next up is Bricius.
Don't let me become the Lady of the Lake with fucking Excalibur the second I get to use it. I'm just
Didn't expect him guessing that one. We're not saying anything, Bricius. Keep moving on.
So Bricius vaults and rolls towards Maerwynn and grabs Excalibur.
You.
And then I can't attack anybody since I did that, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll say you can. You can come up with a swing as you roll. Yeah.
I go for
It can happen in Dark Souls. It can happen here.
Okay. I go for Omag.
Little swing.
Go for Omag.
Please.
I'm just sinking lower in my chair as I get more and more stressed.
Hell!
That would be
Hell!
I think
third
there's something
failure.
wrong because this doesn't make any sense because every other game, this makes no sense.
That's unlucky as hell. How? What did you roll?
Because he did a cool maneuver. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
Okay, so first off, Hudson rolled again the actual roll 93 versus 60, failure. He just rolls it for fun. Hard success 13 versus 60.
Would you add something to that damage?
No, it would be he rolled one.
It would just be one.
He rolled one
Wow.
either way.
I hate
So it's a
everything.
D8 plus your damage bonus, but he
I
didn't have a damage
hate
bonus.
everything. No, it just ain't our night. Correct.
Whew. Dang, he didn't even first aid on that. Daniel.
Yeah, so it's time for Omog is basically untouched. The kid, fuck the kid. Can he now that Bricius is close by, he'd like to notify Bricius of what he's doing. Can he grab Maerwynn and book it out of the circle?
Oh
Okay.
I'll die either way, Maerwynn. We're
Okay, you're taking Maerwynn and you're taking her out of the circle. Is that all you're doing? You're focusing on that?
Because I know we all brought torches. Was there one along the way?
I wonder if
As
the torch would blow up, or like if the mushroom would do something differently with fire.
well,
When
mean,
I died, did my torch drop and land near the mushroom?
No, you're still in the circle, but you're not dead. You're just unconscious.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
You're unconscious.
The late Merle High Church rolled
okay.
a 5.
Was there a
You're just unconscious right now. You're not dead.
yeah, can if he's, I don't know how much distance Daniel's making here out of the circle, but is there potential for him to give Maerwynn a little bit of time here?
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. If you want to devote your whole action to getting out, I'll let you do that right now.
Well, let's just see what happens. Let's roll.
You're getting out with Maerwynn.
Yes.
Got you.
I'm curious. I want to see what happens.
So this next round is Puka, Omog, Bricius, and then Daniel again. And then at the end, Maerwynn. If we'll get there when it happens.
Got it.
Okay.
Puka.
I'm gonna start researching my next character.
It just hit with the torch, so now it's gonna come back again with the knife at you since you're
Good
the only
luck,
one
Bricius.
around. It knows that it can't tie you up at this point, so now it's fighting to bring you down.
Okay.
Extreme success. 6 versus 60. 2 damage plus the 6? 8.
If it were up to roll 20 right now, which it seems to be, we're not supposed to make it out of this. I think we're going to physical. We're going to physical die after this.
God almighty. Is that
So,
are you at 0?
I believe Bricius is at
I
0.
think
Well, you
you're
gotta
just
use
hanging
you gotta
on.
use your armor. You gotta use your armor.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Use
thank
your
God.
armor, and I think you're just hanging on. Yep.
Go back to playing Mystic Messenger while you guys deal with this. You Sung just texted
Okay.
me, so.
Cool.
Okay. You roll.
All right. So, how much was your damage?
It was 8, so you only take 4.
Oh dear God, I'm at 1 point.
Oh, as this knife
Son of
goes
a
and gets
bitch.
catches in the armor of Bricius. Next up is Omog. He's gonna book it after Daniel and Maerwynn as he sees y'all getting away. Bricius, it's your turn. It's just you and the Puka. It's just you and this little boy. Well, it's not even like a little boy. Like, as you see this face, it is this twisted, demented, deformed little thing. It is inhuman. You ever seen the short film Lights Out? Not the movie, but the short film. It looks like the monster from that. It looks like the face from the end of
Hmm.
that. That's what this looks like. Wish I could send it to you, but I guess if you look up Lights Out short film, you'll see this face, and that's what it looks like.
So can I try to perform a medicine roll to heal myself, and then am I allowed to attack?
You would have to focus your turn on that. First aid or medicine. Yeah, if you
Wow,
look
that
up,
was terrible, London. Sorry, I
What?
just looked that up.
that's what this looks like. Yeah.
Take a medicine, treat you like a gentleman.
Sorry to
I'm
scare
losing
you,
my mind.
Matt.
So if I
It's okay.
wanted to run away, would I be able to do that?
Yeah, you can devote your attention on getting out of there, booking it out. So you can heal, attack, or get the hell out.
So if I leave,
That's not that bad.
what does that mean? I mean, does that mean that they can catch up and we still have to fight, or?
Well, that's the thing. So, Daniel and Maerwynn, they just made their on the next turn. They'll have made their way out. Or is it this turn? They did that last turn, right? Yeah, they did that last turn. So they're outside now. Omag is making his way towards them, trying to catch up with them. So if you leave now, you'll kind of be in league with Omag and running out.
So I'll still probably have to fight Omag.
Probably, since he's trying to go get out there too.
Unless you're to head the other way, you head in another direction.
You can't go in a different way.
Oh, great.
You can't just leave. Yeah, you can try to, you don't have to go with Maerwynn and Daniel in the same direction as them.
There's not like a pond or a river.
There is like a little babbling brook, as I mentioned. There is a river so where you walked up and you saw the big toadstools in front of you, it'll be to the left of this place. You can hear it.
I would like to head towards the river.
Okay. Cool. You're using your turn to get out of there. Great.
To head towards the river.
Okay, cool. Next up is Daniel.
If we're already out, and I know, he'll catch up soon, but can he very quickly, what's that look for?
No, I'm sorry. Keep going.
All right.
Just taking a Snapchat of this real quick. It's very important to me. Need to document how I'm dealing with this. Okay, continue.
So we're out of the circle. Something was so, buddy. Let me think. It probably doesn't do anything. Breaking the line of the circle. But we were attempting to buy some time because he did just watch one of his best friends eat shit. So let's because let's roll a first aid and grab, rip some cloth off from a piece of clothing and attempt to stop some bleeding.
Got it. Perfect.
2140 success.
Perfect. Roll me a d4
You got it.
for the healing.
2.
That's added to you now.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Okay, so she's not fighting.
So you're
With the Constitution
you're
roll.
stabilized to 1 and then add that 2 to it. So you got 3.
Okay. But am I unconscious?
You'll come back on the next one.
Okay.
Pukas. So now it's gonna try to chase after Bricius. That's what it's focusing on now. It sees you book it. That's what it's gonna do. Omag is coming after Daniel and Maerwynn.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he's out there with you, all he has really is that axe. Is he tries to bring it down at Daniel. Fails. He fails.
For the first time in a long time.
He fails for the first time in a long time. Maerwynn, what do you want to do?
I want to live. I want to come back, and then whatever's near me, I'm grabbing my dagger and going for it.
Omog's near you.
I'm gonna fucking die anyways.
Omog's near you.
I'm going for him. I'm gonna fucking die anyways.
Go for it.
Going down with the fight. Failure.
That's 14 luck points, but I know you don't have a lot.
Yeah,
so.
you can't. Yeah, it's not.
I'm not spending
You won't be.
14 luck.
You won't be able to. Yeah. Oh, Bricius. You're running. Puka is after you. Give me a dex roll to see how quickly you can get away from it.
What is going on? 94 versus 35.
You want to spend some sanity points for that one?
Failure.
Give it to us straight, London.
What? What do you want to know?
What happens? I want to know what happens.
Well, I haven't even done anything yet.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet. What? I'm just trying to figure out about this distance closing between them. What is your action? What do you want to do now?
How close am I to that river?
You still got a little ways, but if you focus on this, you can get to the river. Yeah, on this turn. The next turn, you'll be there.
How close is the Munchkin behind me?
Quickly closing in. He would be able to attack on the next turn.
On the next turn, like his next turn, or after my next turn?
On his next turn.
How far away are Maerwynn and Daniel?
You got a lot of distance between you two. You're on one end, leaving the circle. They're completely only like another opposite end. So you're sort of on the western side of the circle. They're on the southern side of the circle.
So we're not outside of the circle yet.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Yeah, so you made it past. Yeah, you're able to just jump over those toadstools and get out of there.
So if I stood my ground and just waited to just hit him as soon as he came up, can I do that now?
Yeah.
Clothesline the shit out of that kid.
By the power of Excalibur, give me strength.
I have strings coming off my blade.
Wait, versus 30?
Wait,
don't
you
think
have it
you're-
on hard.
Yeah, your
hard.
longsword
Oh.
skill is not 30. Your longsword skill is not 30.
Have you had it on hard this entire time?
May have been.
No, because no, he was at
Oh,
he's rolled
okay.
60
It's
before.
from
That's
when he
why I
rolled
know that.
dodge.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Success!
Strings out of my jacket.
Success!
Excalibur!
Jesus.
Excellent.
9 versus 60.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Thank fuck.
Okay. He runs directly into it. Ugh. Like it hurts him.
Oh,
It
thank
doesn't
God.
take him down. It doesn't take him down.
Had enough of this dude.
But this little guy gets clotheslined on the thing. And he just looks at you.
Hey,
Uh,
Budgie, gonna get a
Daniel, your turn.
Yeah, let's go for the knee of Omog here.
Yeah, you're putting in work on him.
4970 success. Now because my axe says my combat attributes, it says a 1d4 for damage bonus, and I don't know if that's being attributed.
Let me take a look. So 5. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so you rolled a 4
Okay.
plus 1.
Okay,
4
so
on your
then
d6 and then a 1 on your 1d4.
got it. Okay, I just wanted to break that down.
Yeah,
you.
yep. Cool. If you take out his knee, you really do take out his knee as your axe goes through. He drops down basically on one leg. Ah! And he's like writhing in pain as he still has his axe, swinging it wildly as he's on the ground. Puka, 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 puka. with his knifey knife coming at Bricius.
Best of luck, Bricius.
Failure, failure, failure.
Failure.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
I dodge.
Yeah, that'll work. Man. That'll work.
You
Is
can't
it an
beat it.
extreme dodge?
You hit critical success. I rolled a 1 out of 60. You can't beat it unless you. So you got a 1 as well.
I think we've seen
Try
that.
for it.
We've
Well-
seen a critical success twice.
Technically, yeah.
in
What,
8
is it
episodes.
extreme roll? Like a extreme dodge I have
No,
to make?
it's beyond that.
You'd have
Gotta
to.
make
You'd
a
have to
critical
do
dodge.
probably a 1. Yeah.
Fucking do it. Do it.
Technically, that's not the rules.
on,
but
Hudson.
I would take it if you made it. I would take it if you made
with
it.
the
Do it.
chances of that happening.
I would take it if you made
So
it.
should I click extreme and then click dodge, or just leave it as regular?
Just leave it. As
Leave it as
regular.
regular.
Doesn't matter. Do it. Do it, Hudson.
Wow.
Oh,
Luck points. Spend your luck points.
I spent 6 luck points.
Give it to him.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
An extreme success. 7 versus 35.
This is not in the rules, but I have to give
We
this.
have been in
I
this shit this
have to
whole
give this to
time.
Hudson. As he gets down also to a 1, and as the puka, as he's
Gonna
impaled
cry.
on your sword, tries to reach around, like with the knife. You move out of the way like Tobey Maguire moving out of the way of Joe Manganiello in Spider-Man.
I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
Exactly, and that's what happens there.
I love how you said his name, and as you were going back, death saves. is just-
Oh, did it? I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Next up, Omag, as he's writhing on the ground. He's in bad shape. It's almost as if he
Fuck this dude.
like his axe is like he's swinging it wildly. He can barely even get it at you. He's
Give
gonna
us the roll.
yeah, if I can here. Okay.
I just got a very long string off of my blanket.
Yep. Okay.
5 damage. I rolled a 16 versus 55 as it goes into. He's swinging it at you since you're the closest, Daniel.
Yeah, that's taking Daniel out.
Down to 0.
Yep. Right at it.
Damn. Your Daniel falls unconscious as he starts to lose blood, and things go dark.
How the fuck are we gonna kill a dragon if we can't even kill a kid?
Now,
Oh, man.
Carly.
I know what I've been hitting wrong this entire time.
What?
I've been clicking the longsword damage button instead of clicking longsword under my fighting skills.
It seems to be rolling, right?
It's
I mean,
fine.
what is
It's
what
rolling,
is
right? Yeah.
what is your longsword weapon skill?
60.
You've
Oh
been
yeah, it's rolling
versus
right.
60.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Also, Maerwynn would know this, Carly. Daniel has very high constitution.
Oh, we froze.
Oh, are we frozen?
Did you?
Or not?
No, you're good. You're good. You're
Yeah.
back.
Anyway, Maerwynn knows he has very high constitution. Don't worry about him.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't going to.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Love this.
Maerwynn's turn.
This bitch Omag, he's fucking no. Fuck this dude.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go to my combat. Fuck this dude. Fuck me in the ass. 51 versus 40. Failure.
Yeah, you aren't able to get him. He's
Yeah.
a wild child. Wild child. But Bricius, as you go back, what is your next movement as this thing is still on your sword? I don't think that's the right.
What was that for?
So that's not the right one. Okay.
No.
Let's try
That's
the
not
right
it.
one.
That's
Nah,
not
click it under
correct
combat tab.
All right. So Bricius is going for the kill. He really means it. Oh, yes!
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
Success! 51 versus 60.
How do you want to kill the puka?
Yes!
And
Shit.
your sword's
Dude.
in him. You got him clotheslined right now. You're clotheslined him.
All right. We're gonna do a little bit of acting. All right,
Yeah,
I want
let's
you
do
ready
to
it.
for this. I'm ready
I
for
want
this.
you to grin at me.
I know exactly how this is gonna
You're gonna be pulling in that sword into your body.
go. Oh god.
And then I pull it out, and then I go for the head.
And the head goes off. All you can see is like the bottom of the neck as blood falls. So it falls to
And you
your
just see Maerwynn in the background. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Woo!
It falls to your feet, and then you just see it glowing. You see the lights, like the lights that the will-o-wisp lights. A million little lights start twinkling on the body of the head and then the actual body.
Fuck that.
It is almost as if it starts transforming into just a bunch of like little pieces. You can see flashes of faces, flashes of maybe like a wolf's head. A bat's wing starts flying in this big pool of light. It's so bright, it almost becomes daylight right before you. Give me a dodge roll.
Who is?
Bricius.
Okay.
Failure. 46 versus 35.
As
Go
this
what
puka,
last? We can't
as-
roll well.
as this puka corpse in front of you explodes into just a bunch of bone shrapnel that just flies everywhere, including a few pieces flying into your face and then pieces of exposed skin for 2 damage.
But
Yeah. Can I use my armor save for that?
Yes.
God. Please.
So nothing.
You rolled a 2? Or what'd you roll? I didn't.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
as-
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, so as
Please, dice gods.
all of this shrapnel just absorbs into your armor, you're good to go.
Thank
But
God.
the puka is down.
And Bricius also falls down from exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, it's more like
valid.
fuck.
It's appropriate.
Daniel, you're out.
I am unconscious.
Give me a constitution roll.
You got it.
Please don't fail.
I'm London. I have luck points.
Bro. I wish I could take it. I wish I could take it.
You can't spend luck on Constitution, can you?
Well, I mean, in this case, man, this is death. I wish we could right now. I wish.
I cursed you. This is my fault.
As Daniel Smithson succumbs to his wounds here in this grove of disease and death, Daniel meets his fate. He saw Bricius and Maerwynn for what would be the last time as the lights grew dimmer and dimmer. Did you breathe any last word, Daniel?
Am I around there at all?
No, you're still laid out over there, like a ways away. You have no idea this is happening. This is in the same.
I'm next to him.
This is in the same 6 seconds. Roughly, that you said "fuck" and like laid back.
He would he'll look towards Maerwynn, and the last thing he can muster up, because he's had friends, he's had people who weren't so much as friends, but he has had one friend for quite a while, and he would just like to say, Yuraku.
Oh my god.
That was the worst time for my Zoom to cut out.
she didn't
It was.
even hear it.
It was. I don't think that's canon.
You want to?
Daniel, yeah, like I said, I don't know where it cut out, but he has had one friend, and he would like to, because he knows you'd understand. He would like to, with his last word, he would just like to say Yuraku towards Maerwynn.
Oh no.
And in that moment, Yuraku comes down and finishes off.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's like a phoenix. He actually goes into my body, and then it
Yep.
explodes, and I'm back. Yep.
Sorry to ruin that moment with my shitty backwoods internet.
It's all right.
Oh my god. It's very on brand for this.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. We're fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
We got 2 people in the fight, 2 people in close quarter combat right now. Omog and Maerwynn is down to y'all, and Omog goes first. You will be a wonderful sacrifice. Join your friend. As he swings it out. Of course, he's on the ground too.
That
Failure.
mean he takes.
He's so weak, he can't even get you. He can't reach out and get it. 89 versus 55, I failed.
Oh my god. And I just want to say, is it my turn?
Yeah.
I just want to say, fuck you. Please, God.
If you're coming at him with that dagger, she failed. It's dark, you can't even see. Comes down right beside him as he looks
Can I
over.
just fucking step on him?
On
Can
your
I just step on this man?
on your turn, you can.
Okay.
It's his turn now.
Okay.
It's his turn now.
Yeah.
You're next to him.
Yeah.
He reaches, like in his, of course he has the axe, but yes, you just came next to him. He reaches in his belt, pulls out this knife, and tries to go in your side with it.
Fuck.
I lost the. Okay, there we go. Yeah, success. 35 versus 50 for 7 damage.
Can I try to dodge?
Yes, hard success.
Yeah, no. That's a 3 versus 17. That's an extreme success.
Oh, man.
Yo, Maerwynn, out of the way. It's yo. How do you dodge out of the way? He's coming directly into your chest
Oh
as
my
you're over
God.
him, about to kill him. What do you do? How does that? I just want a visual image.
I fucking
That's-
like tuck and roll next to him.
Yes, your turn.
Like as he does that, I just kind of like crouch down under and just kind of do like a combat roll to the side.
Yes, your turn,
So I'm
Maerwynn.
like on the side of him now.
Your turn. Your turn.
Just dagger up. Not even gonna try stepping on him because I'm scared to. Please, God, let the narrative go in my favor. I still had it on hard. I'm gonna spend 2 luck points because that's a 42. That would have been a 42 versus 40 if I didn't still have it on hard. I'm gonna spend 2 luck points and just stab this motherfucker. I don't care if it only does 2 damage. I don't give a shit. I just want to do something to him. I probably didn't kill him, but at least it's closer.
How do you want to kill him?
I saw him put
I
up his
wanna
book.
drive
Close his
this.
book. Like, he was so sad. He's like,
How do you want to?
"Aw."
How do you want to kill him?
I want to drive the dagger. Like as I finish my roll, I just bring my dagger like around in my other hand and just stab it straight through his neck. Like fuck this dude.
As you stab it directly in his neck, and his body goes limp. Alone in the grove, surrounded by these toadstools, are Maerwynn and Bricius, exhausted, and the body of their companion, Daniel, along with the sleeping bodies of a couple Cymric, a couple, soldiers of Todper. Give me a spot hidden, Maerwynn.
Fuck. It's a 90 versus 55.
Cool. You're not able to identify a lot of the people that are around you, but who you can identify is Erdwolf, directly in front of you, fast asleep. His breathing steady. How do you all close up here? And by all, I
I
mean
feel
Bricius
like
and Maerwynn.
Maerwynn is panicking. Yeah, Maerwynn is panicking. She like is running over to Daniel, like trying to shake him awake, kind of thing.
Bricius staggers up and then realizes what has happened and drops to his knees in front of Maerwynn and Daniel. And he is Daniel's eyes open, or are they closed?
He died with them open.
Bricius goes to close the eyes, and he says, sleep, sleep well, son of Totber.
Fuck this.
Maerwynn, we need to go.
Go where? What the fuck is there to go?
There are still a few people alive.
We can't just leave
sleeping.
everyone here.
Yeah.
Then let's wake them, and we need to go. Remember, the wife is still out there.
Shit. For all we know, everyone's part of this. We don't know. We don't know who we can trust. The witch led us to the charcoal burners.
Yes, the witch. I have a couple of words for the witch.
Huddy, the chat brings up a good point. In the words of Jesse, Daniel at one point said, "You have my axe."
Oh. This is so fucking sad. I've never experienced a character death in any RPG I've played.
This really is like Boromir dying in the Fellowship of the Ring.
Fuck.
Oh, God almighty.
And Matt even kind of looks like Boromir.
Oh. Oh. So, by close up here, I mean, do you two just leave alone? Do you take the body of Daniel with you? Do you come back here? Do you fetch the people that are sleeping? What do you do? Well, how do you close up here right now? What's the game plan just for right now?
We
I
need
feel
to
like
go.
for right now, we just need to kind of, yeah.
We can come back for Daniel, his body. But
about-
we need.
What about the
we need.
survivors? What about the survivors? What do you do with them?
We try to wake them up,
Okay.
like frantically. Maerwynn is like running over to Airwolf now. Like she's still just sobbing, like tears just streaming down her face, just like trying to wake everybody up.
You see an eye open. Maerwynn, he says, trying to wake up everybody else. You stir them. They awaken. They see the carnage around them. And they all break down. And this here is where we end episode 8 of Spot Hidden.
Jesus. Oh my god.
We're just quiet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
I'm about to cry.
Well, Matt couldn't say anything because he's dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Shit.
We're so somber. Oh my
He,
god.
This never happens.
he had a good run. He had a good run.
He had a great, he was so kind. He was so nice.
He fucking died saving Maerwynn.
I suppose of all the ways he could have gone, that's probably.
I thought Maerwynn was on the way out. Yeah.
Same. I was already prepared my little Viking that I was gonna play.
I think everybody was on the way out.
Yeah, we were all.
Bricius was down to 1 point.
Yeah.
Same.
We all were.
Oh.
I was down to 4, I think.
Yeah. I was at 3 when we finished that.
Imagine if this wasn't pulp and your HPs were half of what they were.
Oh, we wouldn't even fight.
I
yeah.
wouldn't.
Like,
No.
it'd be yeah, bloodbath. Instantly.
I would like to note he lost his life because of a single Constitution roll that lost by 2 points with a Constitution of 90.
Because I made a joke about what if you failed it.
Maybe, but also never think your character's safe just because you put all your points into one thing, because that that was rough.
That's rough as hell.
I'm so mad. I already ate my brownie. I need it now. I had one of those good Chick-fil-A brownies over break with some
Oh my
peanut butter on it,
gosh.
and it was not enough to soothe my aching heart.
Well, y'all, thank y'all for joining us for Spot Hidden. I'm not even as energetic as I once was. I'm like, even I'm upset. I didn't know.
I'm gonna go stare at pictures of Pilgrim Harry Styles.
Thank y'all again. Thank you to Chaosium for putting out this game that has us emotional AF right now. We're literally like my whole day is ruined. Like
Hey, we go
I'm
Game
gonna
of
go
Thrones
cry
this
in the
bitch.
shower.
We don't give any free passes out.
yeah, if this is your first time with us, hey, it's usually not this sad. But follow us, subscribe. Thank you to everybody that's in the chat tonight. Thank you to our podcast people. Thank you to Chaosium. We got some good stuff coming up soon, and we can't wait to talk about that. But also, farewell to Daniel Smithson. Awesome character, man. Any final words, Matt? We'll leave the wrap up to you tonight.
Thank you. Yes, thank you to Chaosium. And yeah, I don't even didn't prepare for this, but well, Totpa does not die with Daniel, I imagine. And Spot Hidden keeps moving forward, and that includes leaving behind those who can't always make it. So, to Bricius and Maerwynn, you have my axe.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Make me fucking cry.
And that's a wrap, y'all. We're Spotted. I'm London.
I'm Hudson.
Carly crying.
And I'm Matt.
And that's it. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.